Oh, mute, unmute. Okay, no sound. What is happening? Are we here? Are we good? Yeah, buddy. Let me know. I think we're good. I think we are good. What is going on, everybody? Good to see everyone on a Friday. Hope you're all doing great. It is a nice, dreary, dreary day outside. I just came from out. I was out all morning, so it is gray, it is dreary, but it's still Friday nonetheless, and it's good to see y'all. Good to see everybody. How's everyone doing? Fuh, what's happening? Rich, Mitch, how are you? How are you doing? Dan is here. No audio. Audio. The audio should be good, guys. Audio should be good. What is happening? But yeah, I'm wearing a ton of things. I just came from the mall, actually. I went to go pick up some shipping supplies, and I wasn't too far from the mall, so I said, let's go and smell a bunch of things. So the mall was quite busy, quite nice around Christmas time, as always, as it should be. But yeah, I smelled a bunch of things, sprayed a bunch of things on. But here we are. I got the day off, so we'll hang out for a bit and we'll chat, we'll talk. But let us know what you guys are wearing. Let us know what fragrance you guys are wearing today. I started the day in Thé Noir, Le Labo Thé Noir. For some reason, it just spoke to me. I've got the new, this is the new, not the new, this is Frederick Mull Hope. Hope. I'm not really hoping for a lot. And I've got a bunch of things here, but yeah, smell the new Frederick Mull. Not new. There's a new one coming. Portrait's still a bestseller. I smelled the current Portrait. It smells still pretty good to me. I was like, wow, okay. This Portrait has not like, it doesn't feel flat or anything. It smells really good. Yeah, and I got to revisit a bunch of other things, but how's everybody doing? What's going on, buddies? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? That's what I want to know. What is going on? How have you all been? Dushan is here. Good to see Dushan. Bosco is here. Good to see Bosco. Janice says, don't kill me. I'm wearing Joe Malone, Marin Tonka. You're okay. We won't kill you. As long as you're wearing it in peace. Marin Tonka. I had that once for 24 hours. Marin Tonka. I bought a bottle and I just returned it the next day. Eugene. What's happening yet not dead? Scent of the night Papillon Salome. Or Salome, or however it's pronounced. Salome. Heavenly. Regardless of how it's pronounced, yet not dead says it's heavenly. I got to get familiar with these papillons. A little bit hard to find, but apparently they're well worth it. We got James and Chanel Bleu. Have you smelled Oud Voyageur? No, Dan. I kind of went right past the Tom Ford counter for some reason. I don't know why. Why did I go past the Tom Ford counter? Here's Oud Alizon. And I'm not very familiar with Oud Alizon. I smelled it a couple times in passing, but it doesn't really stand out to me. I gotta be honest. Like Portrait of a Lady still stands out to me way more. When I smelled actually, of all the things I smelled today in the department store, I smelled a lot. I think Portrait stood out the most to me. I got to smell. So I'm not sure how I'm feeling about Oud Alizon. Is this another Rose Oud, guys? Why you have no kids? I got too many kids. What do you mean? Oh God, they're gonna ruin Grand Soir now that 540 is already in the grave. What do you mean it's in the grave? Bosco is in beige. No, I haven't smelled Oud Voyageur. Charles is here. Hello, Charles. Dan said CVS had 50% off. I picked up a bunch of stuff. 3 full size under $100. What did you pick up? That's a nice hairstyle. Thank you, Dushan. Thank you. They pulled the deal because it was way too good. Or because you bought too much. Maybe you bought so much they had to pull the deal down. There's a new Grand Soir elixir, says Janet. I didn't notice. I did walk by Tom MFK and walk right by them. I didn't stop at the MFK counter. I didn't think there's anything exciting to check out, but this is the first time hearing about Grand Soir elixir. They have the small travel roll-ons on sale at Home Renfrew. Also, MFK now has Grand Soir body wash. I love Grand Soir. I gotta be honest, I'm not surprised that they're coming out with an elixir because Grand Soir is really good, but it's news to me. I had no idea. No idea Grand Soir elixir was on the way. They're gonna ruin Grand Soir now. Yeah, how many flankers of 540 are there? What's happening? Gotta go. In Cidra Figalia. What is that? Santa de Cedra Fig. Sounds like cedar and fig. I got to smell the new. They're not new. When I say new, I mean new to me. They're Prada, the private line. There was a couple of good ones, and there's a couple of stinkers. I did not like the rose. The rose was awful. Rose oudi. It smelled like somebody sprayed just some random typical rose oud on a hot light bulb. I got light bulb from a bunch of their perfumes. I don't know why, like hot light bulbs. The violet was really nice. Really, they had a couple of violet perfumes. I loved both of violets. They had an iris, really nice, but the rose oud was kind of a stinker. So it was nice to kind of get to smell Prada's private line. They had a private line at Holt's, just in at Yorkdale. You smell good, not even wearing deodorant. What are you wearing? What's happening, Michael John? Yeah, deodorant sucks. Oh, I smelled what else? I smelled, I got it right here. Imagination, the much loved and much hyped Imagination. And it's just like really clean citruses and musks. I don't get it. $440 for citrus and musks. And I got Rose Star on the other hand, Dior Rose Star. I find that much more interesting than Imagination. Rose Star is quite nice, actually. The Dior's, a Rose Star. Francis Kurkdjan's Rose Star. I see orbs. Is that an orb or dust? I see something floating around. Yeah, I've got Rose Star on the hand. I thought that was a nice jammy rose. A nice, like nice, you know what I mean? Nothing groundbreaking. Kind of like Le Col Noir. Yo, what's happening? Michael John getting a sample of what? What are you getting a sample of, Michael John? Oh, getting a sample of Baby Cat. Yeah, I got a blotter here with some Baby Cat on it too. I've got Oud Zarian from Creed, which is nice. I like this. I got some Zarian on the strip, but again, it is so much like tobacco, honey tobacco. No, not honey tobacco. What is this thing called here? Oh, Royal Tobacco. It's like Creed's version of Royal Tobacco. Again by Cecile. But it's like with the Creed musks, you know? It's much cleaner than the Amouage. But still really nice. I like it a lot. It's nice and dirty. Sub done, bro. Awesome. I love Rose Jamal more than Portrait of a Lady. Yeah, you're allowed to. Both are great, but I mean, Portrait, that's what I've got on now. And I think Current Portrait is still good. Hell, I think Current Portrait might be better than the one I have downstairs. It's been a long time since I smelled Portrait that really, like, stood out. It's still very spicy. Still a lot of that patchouli, the clove, the frankincense. My dad wears English leather. Sweet. I don't get the hype around Burberry Goddess. I don't get the hype around most designer fragrances. Have you had any Louis Vuitton bottles leak? My Ombre Nomad keeps weeping a brown residue. No, none of my no, none of my Louis Vuittons leak. I probably have other things that leak. Hello from North Korea. Love from India. Hello, North Korea. Is it morning there yet? It was morning. It's afternoon now. Greetings from North Sentinel Island. Hello, North Sentinel. Creed Queen of Silk is quite unique. I would love to see Oud Zarokian. Have you tried it? Dude, it's nice. Oh, here's Baby Cat. Oh, Baby Cat on a blotter is not like that. Leather and vanilla, the bourbon vanilla is really nice. Just on skin, it's like, oh, yo. What's happening, Rizzard? Good to see Rizzard. How you doing? Let us know what you're wearing. How you doing, man? I'm doing good, thanks. A viewer from Indonesia. Jared, what's happening? Imagination needs a full wearing to experience the dry down and ensilage it leaves is intoxicating. Okay, what do you mean, like, intoxicating? So it's just clean, citrusy, kind of like, is it lemony? Bursty. It's very bursty, like a citrus burst. Musky. I don't get a whole lot else from that. Maybe some tea, like a smoked tea, like a very lightly smoked tea. Portrait just keeps giving. It's such a great ride. Portrait is, it is such an amazing perfume. It's so good. I keep forgetting about it, you know, because just with time and meeting all these other amazing perfumes, you forget how good the things you already have are. But I agree, it is incredible. I haven't tried Oud Zarian, but I can buy a decant here. If you like Royal Tobacco, chances are you like Oud Zarian too. It's a really dark Creed. Here's Imagination. It feels powdery. I feel like there's some powders. A little bit soapy, clean, neroli, bergamot, lemon. I don't know what it is. Citrusy. Yeah, but soapy. I know this thing gets a ton of love. Yeah, honestly, here's eucalyptus. Let's see if there's anything left on eucalyptus. The veal, yeah, eucalyptus is nice. It's very piney and woody, like dry wood, incense, green, peppery. But violet's not out. The new Le Labo violet, I thought it would have been out by now, but they're saying not until next year, maybe in February. Same time as the new Frederick Mall. But I got hope. Yeah. I got some hope on too. I'm not feeling hope. I wasn't a big fan of Promise. It's just way too much everything. It's just too bombastic for me. Yeah, $1,300 for Hope. The Night is no longer available in Canada, and Rose Tenaire is no longer available in Canada due to ingredients. They're prohibited in Canada for whatever reason. I was shocked to hear that. The Night hasn't been available. Frederick Ball The Night hasn't been sold in Canada for 3 years now. Where are you from? I'm in Ontario. Nothing beats Jasmine concentrate as a top note and woody and mid note. I dislike vanilla concentrate the most. What's your favorite Jasmine fragrance? I have Valentino Uomo Intense, but never know on what occasion to wear it. I like Royal Tobacco. You know India? I've heard of India. Huge. Do you get a slight resemblance with Comet in Imagination? I can't say I do, Jared. That's mind blowing. No, I can't. I definitely can't say I do. Why? Do you? That sounds like an outrageous comment. Does imagination remind you of L'Homme Dial cologne? Yeah, more that. I'm more to L'Homme Dial cologne than Comet. Definitely. What's on here? It smells like a baby's diaper. Phooey. I don't know what that is. I should have marked it. Oh, here is Rose Star. This is the first time smelling Rose Star. And I think I liked it more than I was expecting to. I wasn't expecting to like it at all, considering it was a Francis. Love from India, bro. Love you, India. I love you right back. What is the new Frederick Mall? Who's the nose behind it? No information other than it's coming in February. What's happening often licked? Ladies, fellas, how are we on this fine Friday? Doing great, bud. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you doing? You getting hungry? Go eat, man. Go do what your heart desires. That's what I would do. I would go do what my heart desires. Yeah, but promise is just this, I mean, hope. Hope is this big, woody, it feels like there's still apple in here. And I asked her, what's the difference between hope and promise? She said, well, hope has oud in it, right? And it's less sweet than promise, but they smell so similar to me. Said today, Coromandel, the white chocolate is really popping off my skin today. It's so good. Ah, my kid got that for his mom for Christmas, Coromandel. She's getting some good perfumes for Christmas. Howdy to you. Howdy to everybody. How's everyone doing? Let us know what you're wearing. Let us know what fragrance you're wearing. Sounds like your nose has recovered for the most part, Eugene. Awesome. Yeah, it feels better. There was times I was smelling, so Prada has a couple of, they have a couple of interesting lines. The Infusion line I was smelling. And I got to the Infusion line, I was like, damn, I can't really smell much on these cards. I was like, is it my nose or is it the perfumes? I think the perfumes are really light. They had Infusion Vanilla. I was like, how come I can't smell anything? Super light. Maybe I was in the department store for a while and I still kind of have like congested lungs. Stuffy. I still feel a little bit stuffy. Hope smells like boneless promise. So you like it better than promise? Mugler Alien and Chanel Coco, one of the best jasmines out there for me. Regularly use them. Oh, Coco, a jasmine. I never really considered Coco as a jasmine. Maybe more as an ylang. I never considered Coco a jasmine. Interesting. Even though, yeah, I can see jasmine in there. Jasmine. Yo. What is Chanel's? Oh, beige is a good jasmine. Try beige if you love jasmine. Chanel beige. Often like says I might like it better than Promise because Promise is so metallic and cypriol heavy, but so is this. There's so much of that Nagarmata. It's so heavy, cypriol, yeah. But I find it more boring than Promise. You find this more boring. Beige, I love the hawthorn in there. Happy weekend to you, wonderful people. Yeah, happy Friday. It's good to have the weekend around. And the holidays coming up. It's nice to have the holidays here. Christmas is just around the corner. You guys, is everyone excited for the holidays? Everyone looking forward to Christmas and New Year and all that stuff? celebrating, having dinner, family, gift giving, presents, buying, selling. Very excited for some time with the family. Me too. That's the best part, is time with the family. Some free time from work, time for yourself. I'll do a lot of eating. Yeah, I do a lot of eating. Watching crappy television. Mr. Anonymous, I am wearing itra or attar, originated in India and in further parts of the Middle East. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, Coco had a mild jasmine essence, but I like it that way. Yeah, it might have a soft touch of jasmine. I find it more rosy. Jasmine. Yeah, I guess the jasmine's there, but it feels like it's so covered up with all these other florals and vanillas and frankincense and fruity notes, fruity florals, especially that big plum, incense and plum. Yeah, but it's funny to hear someone else describe cocoa, and it's like almost so different than the way that I see it myself. Like, I love that you find it a jasmine thing, because I don't think I would have ever called it a jasmine fragrance. Jared says huge. There's a website called Venba Fragrance that have a bunch of Chanel exclusive testers for really good price. 200 ml bottles for only $370. There you go. Maybe I can get gardenia. You should try a tar. It's where the entire history of perfume started. You like guitars, eh? You like guitars better than guitars? Dushan's saying throw on some cocoa. I should. Cocoa's definitely worth wearing. Yeah, this is Portrait. P-O-A-L. Portrait. Portrait is still doing good, I gotta say. Still good and rosy and spicy. There was a time I thought it went bad, but I feel like Portrait is still kind of like soaring. Is Venba legit, or do they sell watered down perfumes? How do you water down a perfume? Like a tester. You fill it with water bottle. Galen says, I just found out that my favorite fragrance influencer is lying to me. Sounds like an oxymoron. Why were you believing them? Who is your favorite fragrance influencer, first of all? And what do they influence you? Who's everybody's favorite fragrance influencer? And what do they influence you to buy? And has Galen ever influenced anyone into buying anything? Hope you're doing well, sir. Big hello from me, the Dirty Garage Rat. Who's that? Dirty Garage Rat. Welcome. Offlink says, I saw that video. I saw the thumbnail. It's actually written in the Bible, he who wears scented musks appreciates one's self-worth. No way. The Bible actually mentions perfume or just musk. They have gardenia for $380. I've never heard of this place, Jared. Somebody's asking if they're legit. Greetings all. Greetings, Galen. Good to see Galen. It was Eugene. Really? What did I influence you to buy? And what did I lie about? Let me go back. Found out my favorite fragrance influencer is lying to me. Who was the video about? I didn't watch the video. I saw it. I was like, fuck, another stupid video about influencers. Who was the video about? Who were they bitching about? That's what I want to know. Was it the typical influencer crowd? Influenza. Guys, do your own research. Do your own homework when it comes to fragrance. It's actually, yeah, okay. Where are we here? Venba is super legit. I ordered a bunch of perfume from them and they deliver fast. I wonder if they ship to Canada. Galen influenced me to buy Fee and Rose de Kandahar. That's a good choice. You're the favorite. Favorite what? Cosmic A says Venba's legit. I have purchased from them before. Hey, Eugene, have any of your perfumes ever went bad? Yeah, I'm going to say Le Male went bad. Both of my Le Males went bad. Unless they just smell like that, and I think they smell like shit. But I think they both soured. I think my Le Males both soured because they smell rotten. Like absolutely horrid. Not like anything I'd want to wear. Eugene inspired me to buy Creed Jasmine Imperatrice Eugenie. He told me it was named after him. That was a lie. No, it was. It really was, Galen. I am the Imperatrice. Do you own the basic bro frags like Sauvage Eros? I have Sauvage, but I don't have too many basic bro frag. I'm not into the basic mainstream designers, but I do have Sauvage. I don't have Eros. Dushan says my influencers, the Four Horsemen, Rich, Ramsey, Eugene, and Jonathan. Good to know. Lamal went mull. Yeah, Lamal turned sour. It's not fun. I haven't enjoyed wearing Lamal and, oh God. Ugh. Even when I smell it on a friend or a coworker, I'm like, oh, smells like plastic. Vintage Lamal different. I would love to smell vintage. And just kind of see how much it's changed or what I'm misremembering. Because I remember really loving vintage Lamal. Like when it came out, I remember the department store smelling immaculate. I was like, oh, whatever this is, I need this. And now when I smell Lamal, oh, get it far away from me. Huge, are you considering getting a bottle of Baby Cat? I might. We'll see. We'll see. Probably not, though. Like if, I don't know. We'll see. Eugene influenced me to buy Bottega Veneta Pour Femme. That's definitely worth having as a leather lover. Eugene influenced me to get Eau Sauvage and Tom Ford Noir. No, I didn't. No way. Oh, Eau Sauvage. Maybe, yeah. And Tom Ford Noir. Really? You should ask Wally to send you one. But Wally's buying them retail. Why would he sell them? Where is Wally anyway? I wonder if he's sleeping. Hey everyone, happy holidays. What's happening, Coach? Good to see you. Dahlia says I'm always getting censored. What are you saying, Dahlia? No, I haven't seen you getting censored at all. This is the first time I'm seeing you, actually. What's happening? You influenced me to buy Les Abs by making them. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for buying them, is all I can say. I mean, thank you to everyone. Dahlia's saying heinous stuff as always. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I've never seen Dahlia act inappropriately here. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't think it's food, to be honest. I don't think a hot dog is food. I feel like influenced me to have friends in Germany. It's good to have friends in as many places as possible, isn't it? Like good friends. It's important to have good friends. It's not important to have lots of friends. It's more important to have good friends. So you're better off having quality friends. You're better off having 2 good friends than 10 like meh. You know what I mean? Do you have Balenciaga Portos? I don't. I remember smelling it once or twice. I remember, yeah. Ramsey sent me some samples of Portos. Good old Ram. Do I need it, RP? I might have a little bit left. Hello, Paul. Quality over quantity. I agree with everything. Everything. Except for money. It's better to have quantity money over quality, right? How about money? We all going for quantity? Yeah, everything else we want quality. I went into the Celine today. I wanted to smell the cologne, Celine Cologne Celeste, and it was all out. I said, "What's happening? How come you have every perfume here except for Celeste?" Specifically came in there to smell Celeste. And she's like, "Oh, I don't know. Let me check." And she pulls up her phone. She was on her phone for like 30 seconds. She goes, "Oh, it's discontinued." I said, "Really? Are you sure it's discontinued? Or are you just saying that?" She goes, "No, no, it's discontinued." I said, "Okay, thanks." I don't think it is though. I've never heard it's being discontinued. But that would be sad if it was. Because it's a nice cologne. And I think I'm gonna end up with one before the spring. Cologne Celeste. Paco Rabanne 1 million, only aftershave I need. Am I Muslim? You need Portos, but you're not gonna be able to get. Yes, you need Portos, but you're not gonna be able to get it. Why ain't I gonna be able to get it? Why not? I know it's discontinued. I know it's hard to find, but is it impossible? Probably not. I mean, if you want it, if you want anything, you can get it. You just need a will and a way and some money. What's your opinion on Australia shooting? What shooting? What shooting? I'm waiting for my bottle of Portos. You got a bottle of Portos coming? Nice. Best violet perfume of all time. See, this is the kind of question I want to hear. I smelt some good violets today. The Prada line has some good violet perfumes. I like those. The best violet perfume of all time. That's a tough question. There's so many of them. Do we count? Does Cuir de Russie count as a violet perfume? Did you achieve your dreams? I'm dreaming right now, brah. I'm dreaming right now. And we're creating all our dreams in real time. Big hello from England. Hi, England. Good to see England. What's happening, Boz? Cobra Boz. A violet leaf for me. Which one? How about Fahrenheit? What's your opinion on Tom Ford perfumes? Good silage, good longevity, good silage. Is that like the kind of opinion you're looking at? What kind of, I don't know, like, I hate going to frag sampling at department stores on the weekends. The salespeople are extremely pushy. You got to learn a way to deal with them. And it's just usually by kindness, this is my go-to. Listen, I'm just here to smell some things. If I have any questions, I'm going to ask you, okay? And then I turn around and I walk away. Don't let them trap you. No, man, they're like pirates. Those guys they'll drain the fuck out of you, okay? What are we talking about, people? We're just talking, Tellies. We're just talking like words coming out of our mouths. I don't know, people are putting words on the thing and we're just talking. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But we're talking about, somebody asked me the best violet perfume of all time. And that's a tough one. I don't know if there is a best violet. Was it of all time? What's the best violet perfume of all time? That's a good question. I don't know if there is one. The best violet. I want to know so I can buy it. Insolence, eau de parfum or eau de toilette? Eau de parfum. Eau de parfum. Yeah, the best violet. I wore this week. Here's something. Here's another tobacco. I haven't worn this in a while. Tobacco oud. Tom Ford tobacco oud. Who's asking me about Tom Ford's? Here's one I really loved. This is a good one. And this is different. This isn't sweet tobacco like all the others. This isn't nearly as sweet as Royal Tobacco or Vanille Havane. This is dry, raspy. More dry than raspy, but dry woods. Incense. Mesia is a good violet. Yeah, Mesia is beautiful. Can I gift you some perfumes? Which would you like? Anything for you. Guerlain Insolence and Violette Volinka are the best. Yeah, Volinka is good. I just keep going like Violet. I don't know. My mind goes to Mitsuko and Queer de Russie for some reason. Yeah, Parma Violets, of course. I love Parma Violets. Insolence. What else? We did a whole we talked about violets for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks ago. It feels like 2 weeks ago. We spent 2 weeks talking about violets, literally. Go back in my videos like from 2 weeks ago and there'll just be like hours and hours and hours of us talking about violets. You feel drugged. Insolence is beautiful. Did you drug yourself? What's going on? Maybe you took some drugs. Yeah. Maybe you took some drugs, boss. This has a whiskey in here. But I still find it barnyardy. Like, this has caca in it. It definitely has caca. I'll never forget the first time I smelled this at the mall. And just going down the escalator, and as like you just, that light breeze on the escalator, like these waves of caca were hitting me. I don't really get the caca anymore. Not cacao. I'm talking caca, like caca. It smells caca-ish. But I don't get the caca as much as I used to. Les Abs needs a big violet. Les Abs has 3 big violets already, I feel. Yeah, but another one, I'm always down for more violets. As long as it's different. Like Bellam has violet, Descendre is a huge violet, and Philosopher's Walk is a violet-y as well. Eugene loves his Mitsuko. Eugene loves his Get Along. He went to a Diddy party. Anyone try and get along L'Homme Cologne Forte? What is that, new? Caca poop. It's not caca gourmand. I love the violet in Interlude Black Iris. Ooh. I wore, last night for my meditation, I had Royal Tobacco on. And for a moment, I was getting Interlude vibes, Interlude Man. I think it was the incense, the incredible incense. I'm obsessed with the incense in this. I think this is like one of the best incenses I've ever fucking worn. Get your nose on Elle by Arquiste, old school masculine. The Forte is new, hasn't dropped yet. I've not heard of the new Forte. Interesting. I wonder if that's going to be as loved as the EDT, the Guerlain L'Homme EDT, or the Cologne. The Cologne was loved right before it was discontinued. What do you think of the Prada L'Homme? I find it synthetic-y. I'm not a big fan of Prada perfumes. They're nice, but they don't call me. You know? I feel they're great fragrances, but they don't really unfold and tell the stories that I look for. I look for stories. I look for engagement. I look for interaction. You know? I look for that back and forth. And yeah, Prada they don't really grab me in that kind of way. Especially their designer line. Prada L'Homme is okay. Like, it's a nice, soapy, clean, powdery thing, you know? It feels like probably a synthetic iris, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, all Pradas are okay, but they just don't ring me. What about you, eau de parfum? I find it synthetic and powdery. Right. Yeah. So I actually like the powdery aspects of L'Homme, but I don't get along with the synthetic parts in the opening. The Forte's new hasn't dropped. King Blue has a huge caca blast in the opening. I've not smelled King Blue or Silver Oud, so I see a lot of hype on Silver Oud and King Blue. I haven't been able to smell those. So resinous, the Royal. Yo, this Royal Tobacco is one of my favorite things ever. It's so damn good. So damn good. And I love that it's so different from Tobacco Oud. Tobacco Oud is an OG, I feel like. It's so different from a lot of those sweet, fruity tobaccos. I don't find any kind of fruit in this. It doesn't have, the vanilla, the oversaturated vanilla tobacco. It doesn't have, it's not the pipe tobacco either. It's not the fruity stuff like Ombre Narguilé or, it's just like dry tobacco and amber. But incredible dry woods. The oud. Like, this is so good. I love this. And it's so much more wearable than, let's say, Hope or Promise by Frederick Mull. What's happening, Anna Panuto? Anna Panu. 8979. What is that? Your locker combination? 8979. What do those numbers mean, Anna? Let's add up the numbers and see if they mean anything. Good to see Anna. Let us know what you're wearing. Royal Tobacco or Tobacco Oud? Keep one. Yo. How do you do this? Like, we're collectors here, okay? We collect fragrance. How do you ask a collector to only keep one? These are like the most selfish people in the world, and you're asking me to keep one. That's a tough question, bud. That's a really tough one. I would say flip a coin. If you're asking me, I wouldn't want to choose this. I really like them both. If you asked me last week, I probably would have said the Amouage, but because I wore Tobacco Oud on Monday, I'm going to say this is tough. I don't have an immediate answer for you. Tobacco Oud, or I should put that in the poll. Let's do a poll because I like this poll. Start a poll. Yeah, Tobacco Oud. Good question. I like them both, and I obviously get to keep both. I can't pick just one. It's like giving somebody a bag of chips and saying, "Yeah, only have one." No, absolutely not. Great honey and incense. This is a great incense accord, eh? It's very churchy and ambery, and I love the wood accord in here. It's so dark, and it's more than just oud. It's like dark gaiac or something interesting. Catherine, good to see Catherine in Les Indemnidables Ombre Supreme. Nice. Have you tried Royal Incense from Oman Luxury? No, Delis. Royal Incense. What is it? What is this? Dushan wearing Anna in his heart. The bergamot is so blended well in Royal Tobacco. You know what? I don't even get bergamot in Royal Tobacco. What bergamot? If there's any bergamot, it feels like, really, bergamot? This to me is all bass notes. It's all heavy, dense, concentrated bass notes. That doesn't feel like there's any citrus. At least I'm not getting citrus from this. But damn, I'm gonna take your word for it because it's blended so good. You get bergamot, eh? Sick. I don't. I've not smelled tobacco oud. You gotta try it, says Jeremy. Yeah, discontinued, eh? Discontinued. I got my bowl still really full. Like I got at least, I would say 85% in there. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Yeah, a 50 mil. And I've had this for a long time. I think the year of release I bought this. I was so excited for it. You did not talk about Fight Club. You already said too much, Tomas. You're not alone, Cosmic. Cosmic says Royal Tobacco all day. I'm not a huge fan of a Tom Ford fan. Yeah, you're allowed to, man. You're allowed to fanboy whatever you want to fanboy, bro. I ain't gonna come at you. It's your choice. Deli says you're not alone. Do you blind buy often? Not as much as I used to. I used to blind buy much more. It's like the thrill of a blind buy. It's in the opening. What is Cosmic? What is in the opening? Do you ever get mistaken for someone else? Yeah, sometimes for Mr. Bean. Tobacco Oud is Jazz Club for adults. I don't find it's as sweet as Jazz Club. Jazz Club is like sugary sweet, isn't it? Like turn off sweet. Jazz Club is sweet, sweet, sweet. Tobacco Oud is Jazz Club for adults. Have you tried Mitch Masterpiece Luciano Pavarotti? I have. I have a bottle. In fact, Rich Mitch sent me a bottle. Rich and Galen and Thomas sent me a bottle of Pavarotti. Pavarotti's a nice honey, and it might even have some tobacco, but more patchouli. I'm not sure if it has tobacco, not like a prominent tobacco. It might have some in the background, but it's like this classic honey and patchouli. Have you tried Habit Rouge Spirit? Not yet, gotta go. Unc, do you realize tobacco is unhealthy? Tell me what's healthy, brother. What is healthy? Unhealthy how? In perfume, it's perfectly fine. It's not bad for your lungs at all. I promise. I promise, promise, promise. Try Jeremy Fragrance. The Office. It smells super good, but he's crazy. I love the old splash bottles. Where would I find them? Of what? The bergamot and royal tobacco, it's blended with coffee and resins. It's not your typical bergamot smell. It's very unique. How prominent is the bergamot to you? I can't say I've ever really noticed it. It's probably more in Oudzarian. I can see that being a fresher take. Udzarian. That's nice. Not sure what the retail is though. It's got to be a lot. Probably around 600. I'm going to guess around 550, 600 for the Creed. Mountain water is healthy. We're all even in terms of power. Take me. This is so damn good. Oh my God. The coffee, yeah. That like amaretto or whatever it is. Milky coffee accord. The anise, the licorice. Oh my God, there's like 3 or 4 different accords all humming at the same time. It's like somebody turned on 5 Cobra Mustangs, all started the engines at the same time. That's what Royal Tobacco smells like. It's got that kind of power. 5 Cobra Mustangs all started at the exact same time. Which one is that? Royal Tobacco. Royal Tobacco. Amouage Royal Tobacco. Which one is that? Bergamot. I mean, maybe. Maybe. It doesn't really stand out, I gotta say that. There's so much darkness in this fragrance. It's all brown. All the colors in here are dark. Browns. There's so many different shades of browns. It's dirty. It's extremely dirty. Patchouli, tobacco, amber. Didn't know smell had a color. Do you not see colors when you smell? Like, what do you see? Smell could have a sound too. I love you, Daddy. Behave. The bergamot is not prominent at all. It's only in the opening. I have to really look for it. Gives it some brightness. It's got a lot of twists. I love the twists and turns in here. It's got this spiral of a licorice, and it just keeps turning and turning and turning. Yeah, really, really nice. Oh, and wore this yesterday. Here we go. Check this out. 5 o'clock Au Gingembre. Serge Luton's. A spicy tea fragrance. That's the reason I wore Ote Noir today. Spicy tea is because of this. And this is way more cinnamon than ginger, I gotta say. I got a ton of cinnamon from this, but smoky tea, yeah. Smoky, it's light though. Light, airy, very airy tea. Black chai tea, very spicy. Chives, peppers, cinnamon, ginger, woods, lots of spice and woods, like cedar. Does it smell like gingerbread cookies? I gotta say, maybe a little bit. It doesn't smell like, there's so many things going on here before gingerbread. It might have a touch of gingerbread. It feels like it's more like fresh ginger than gingerbread cookies. Like gingery. Yeah, but it's pure smoky tea. Good to see Christine. How are you doing, Christine? Wearing Dolce Gabbana light blue today. That 5 o'clock, yeah, 5 o'clock, au gingembre. So it's all tea. Like if you like smoky, dark chais, I think this would be good. And it feels like a surge, you know? It feels like one of those really good surges with kind of like dry fruits. It has a little bit of the dry fruits. Not as like it's not overdosed in dry fruits like Arabi. Arabi is super sweet dry fruit. This has some dry fruit. Maybe dry plum. Dry ginger. No, this is fresh ginger. It's not dry ginger. But it has this dry. I'm gonna spray some on. And the base is so creamy. Yo, it gets a little bit milky, like a milky tea. A milky black chai. Oh, fuck. It is spicy, man. It reminds me of Evan Can Wait a little bit. I think there's carnation in here. Clove and carnation. Serge's actual gingerbread scent, Baptême de Feu, is nasty. It smells like cheap Christmas candle. Awful. Baptême de Feu. Baptême de Feu. I thought it was quite nice. Awful, you call it, eh? Is it booze? No, it's tea. I guess like 5 o'clock tea time, you know, with a white porcelain cup, white gloves. It doesn't smell very English, though. Love me some ginger. Yeah, ginger's a good note. I like ginger, too. What's the poll doing? What's the poll saying? Let's have a look. Tom Ford Royal Tobacco, 47%. No, Tom Ford Tobacco Oud, 47. Oh, it's 50-50. Royal Tobacco, yo, go away. 21 votes. So it's about 50-50. We'll leave it up. We'll leave the poll up for a little bit longer. That way, if people want to vote, it's there. But there you see. Who asked for this? Was it Ace? I think Ace asked, which would you rather prefer? You can only pick one. Royal Tobacco or Tobacco Oud, which is a tough one because they're both really good. I think I would lean towards the Amouage slightly. I'm leaning Amouage. Christine says 5 o'clock is booze time in the States. It can be. It can be any time you want. Ginger and Bellam. You like that often licked? Yeah, Bellam's got a big ginger. Might be too spicy for some people, I think. We only drink tea when we're sick here. That's like soup here. Some people will only eat soup when they're sick. They're like, soup? We're not sick. All Amouage all day. I love them both. I truly do, but I'm slightly leaning towards the Amouage. I love the progression, though. Yeah, I love the progression in Amouage. Royal Tobacco is better, says Dushan. Right now is booze time for me. No booze for me. I'm not a booze lover. I'm not a booze hater either. I haven't enjoyed drinking booze in a long time. It wasn't me. Don't throw me in. Okay, it was somebody else. Who was it? Maybe it was often. It was Delis. One of you guys. It was one of you guys. Yes, I love it. Which one? 5 o'clock? Try Envy for Men. You'll like that ginger. Every time we're not working is booze time. No shit, eh? Sounds like a damn party, Deli. I'm having another type of party, but it's not with booze. It's more like a fresh air party. People sell that for outrageous prices here. Dushan envy is remarkable. After Chong, I think only Royal Tobacco and Silver Oud is good. So I gotta be honest, like there was something in Royal Tobacco that did it recalled Interlude for some reason. And it was just like really small parts. It could have been just the frankincense and the ambers, but it reminded me of Chong. It reminded me of Chong's Amouage, Royal Tobacco, which was good to see. Yeah, but Silver Oud, I'd love to smell that now. Oh, Bellam, but I also love 5 o'clock. Yeah, right. Surges are so interesting, aren't they? And it was so nice to wear that yesterday. I was like, oh, I got a full day out of it. But I kept respraying and respraying 5 o'clock. Like I loved respraying it after a couple hours. But yeah, after a couple hours, it gets so soft and close to the skin, right? Almost invisible, but not really. And if you look closely, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but look at the color of the juice. It's got this really green tinge to it. Almost like Au Noir, but not as green. It's more gray than Au Noir. I think this was the color of Chergui as well. Chergui had a tinge of green. Maybe you can see it more like this. Yeah, here. It's like, yeah, it's definitely green in there, but it looks brown on the screen. But that is green. Almost looks like the color of tea. Like you just put your tea bag into your cup and it's like a dark chai. Coffee over tea for sure, says Christine. Silver Oud is Cypriel heavy. Yeah, not for me then. Thanks. Oh, I'm not a Cypriel. I do not like Cypriel. No. I'm not a fan of Cypriel. Is it the smoky amber and Royal Tobacco that reminds me of Interlude as well? Yeah, smoky amber and the frankincense. I think it's that Botswalian African incense. That's like the good stuff from Botswana. Easily Tobacco Oud. What are we at now? Oh, Tobacco Oud's taking a good lead. Yikes. Sean says easily Tobacco Oud. My favorite surge is Dent de Lait. I'd love to smell that one again. I'd love to smell, like go through the surge line again. I remember people complaining about the performance of 5 o'clock, but it lasts on me quite well. Just doesn't project a ton. It's actually one of the softer surges I find. I get great performance from all surges. But this one, I don't mind respraying it, especially if you're having fun. I think 5 o'clock is ISO E super based. It's not a horrible offender. It smells a bit, but like, it's a bit rosy. And it's got honey in it too. I don't know what the official notes are. It's definitely got a lot of spices though. Cacao might be a note, but I don't find it chocolatey. It might be there more for the spice. Silver Oud is a powerhouse. Tons of caca and castoreum. Oh, now I'm concerned. I was really excited to smell silver oud, but yeah, Nagarmata is not my thing. The old Sherigi is super green. Newer one is slightly purplish brown. Not natural castoreum, unfortunately. I get mostly Cypriol. Where's Wally? Where's Waldo? I don't know. He's probably still snoozing. I wonder if he's snoozing. I believe Jared says, Eugene, I believe Venba ships to Canada, but they have some pretty good deals on Chanel exclusives if you want to look them up. Let me snapshot this so I don't forget. Because people tell me stuff during the stream and there's so much going on, I forget. Like, it's so easy to forget when you're talking to like 40 people at once. Who here voted only knowing one of them like me, says Bobby. Not fair. What's happening, Bobby Ono? Good to see Bob. My most nuclear surge is Fita Joie. The Jasmine is massive. Surge puts spices and honey in almost everything. Is it Surge or Sheldrake? Snowsberry. Do you love Jasmine and Reflection, man? Where's the guy that loved Jasmine and Cocoa? I do, but I get more orange blossom than jasmine somehow. Actually, a good dose of Hedione too, I suspect. I like Hedione. Christine says it's the way it shatters that matters. What are we shattering, Christine? What are we breaking here? Christine ruining a violet crumble bar. The way it shatters matters. What does that mean? I don't know what the reference is. A violet crumble bar. Is that some sort of new cookie trend? You're supposed to break it in your mouth some way. What's happening, bees? On your recommendation, I watched Step Brothers. It was okay. I've seen worse. It's a good fun movie with the boys. You should watch Sicario, much better. Sicario? What's that? I've never heard of it. Cesario? Yeah, but I thought Step Brothers is hilarious. Well, I kind of think of Surge and Sheldrake. Where did you see that, bees? I remember filling in some. I remember writing Step Brothers in the questionnaire, but where did you see it? I don't know. I didn't know it was posted already. I kind of think of Surge and Sheldrake as a tightly knit together duo. It feels that way. A good duo too. One of the best duos. Do you still have your Wonka shoes? I do, Christine. I wore my Coke shoes. I got a compliment on my shoes today at the mall. Bro loved my Coca-Cola Converse collaboration shoes. It's the slogan on some random chocolate bar I saw. What was the slogan? It's the way it shatters that matters. It sounds kind of like, wearing Wonka and Murindonga. Sicario I don't know. Sicario is a crime drama. Step Brothers is a comedy classic. Apples and oranges. Yeah, you need a good mix of everything. I was asked what are like my movie recommendations, and I put Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction. So there's two like seriously good dramas, and then like a slapstick comedy like Step Brothers, right? It's yeah, it's like I don't know. You grab a case of beer with the boys, and you watch it and smoke a bunch of weed, and you laugh and haha and you playing pool at the same time. I love Step Bros, and Talladega Nights is hilarious too. Yes, I like that one as well. I'm Hispanic, and Reflection Man smells like a tortilla in the dry down. I had to sell my bottle. Oh man. Oh man. Dodgeball. Jared says I tried the new Dolce Gabbana One Parfum. It's pretty good. The same smell, just stronger, way better performance. Finally, I didn't know that was out yet. Wait, wait, that's been out forever, hasn't it? Dolce Gabbana the One Parfum. I feel like that's been out forever. Let's see. The Coyote is a big Coca-Cola file. Now I should go get a Diet Coke. Guys, do I deserve a Diet Coke or what? Am I in the clear? Am I in the clear for Diet Coke? Can I get a thumbs up for Diet Coke? What am I looking for? Dolce Gabbana, the One Parfum. Is there a new Dolce Gabbana one coming out soon? I feel like the Parfum is a classic already. Oh, wait. Which one did you say, Jared? One Parfum. So there's an Eau de Parfum. Is that what's out now? A pure Parfum? No way. Wait, why am I getting so excited for this? Is it that good? I feel like I'm getting a little bit excited for this. And I don't get excited for Dolce Gabbana fragrances, believe me. It's been a long time since anything Dolce Gabbana has excited me. But I do like the one. I don't mind the one. So where's the one? I've not smelled many of the anthologies, Dolce Gabbana anthologies. And Devotion, to me, the new Devotion smells so much like Put Home. Does anyone else get that? Devotion and Put Home? Why can't I find the one here? K is awful. K is so bad. Don't mind light blue for women. Why is the, oh, here's the one. The one came out in 2008, the original. That's right, I bought mine in 2009 or 10. I was going on a date and I bought one in 2009. Oh, here it is. Oh, Eau de Parfum. It's an Eau de Parfum. 2025. Wait, there's two in 2025. There's the one Pour Homme Eau de Parfum, and there's the one Pour Homme Parfum. Is that what we're talking about, Jared? Look at this. Both of these. Both of those bad boys, these two here. Why do I feel like EDP has been out forever? It's only a 3.57 out of 5, 14 votes. Jean-Christophe Herault, same guy that made Aventus. Cardamom, grapefruit, orange, clary sage, patchouli, geranium, amber, cedarwood, tobacco. Okay. Who made the original? Don't tell me it was Olivier Polge. Why do I have a feeling it was Olivier Polge? I got this bad cough, man. I gotta get rid of this cough. Let this cough be gone. Be gone, cough. Be gone. So the one in 2008, let's look at this. Olivier Polge. It was a Polge. That's right. That's right. It was a Polge. 4.25 out of 5. Over 13,000 voices. Over 13,000 votes. And it's still scoring a 4.25 out of 5. That's incredible, dude. I had no idea it was that good on Fragrantica. 4.25 out of 5. 13,000 votes. Who knew? Not me. Amber, fresh, spicy, tobacco. It's not the same sort of tobacco that we're talking about. This is a much lighter tobacco. Aromatic citrus. I get huge grapefruit from this. Warm, spicy, woody, white floral. Orange blossom, maybe? Top notes, grapefruit, coriander, basil, ginger, cardamom, orange blossom. Let's look at the pure parfum now. Where did the pure parfum go? See, they did have one. The one for men, Eau de Parfum, in 2015, right? So what is the one in 2025? Is that the one Pour Homme? Wait, what the hell's the difference? So they just added a Pour Homme. So this one was called The One, Eau de Parfum, 2015. The one Pour Homme. I thought, aren't they all Pour Homme? Oh my God. Or is this just marketing? 2025. Maybe it's a reformulation. Tarocco orange. Antoine made something with Tarocco for me. I remember him like seeing Tarocco. I don't, whatever Tarocco is. Here, it's a Tarocco orange. I wonder if they've been bought. Hit the like button if you haven't. That's right. Thank you for liking the stream, guys. Oh, let me plug in. I gotta plug in quickly. If the stream starts making a funny noise, let me know. It might be the charger. Hit the gym and sweat it out. That's definitely the plan. I sweat it out every night in the sauna, 30 minutes. I feel great after that. Clears your skin, clears the lungs. Where are you from? Canada. They are doing the Dior Homme, the 1 EDP. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Although I still plan on getting Dior Homme Parfum 2025. I don't mind it. I don't mind it so much for like a big amber woody thing, because Dior Homme is an amber woody. You go Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum, they're all amber woodies. This is just like a different version of it. I don't mind it so much anymore. Christine says, I have the OG one from Dolce Gabbana Woman. I think my bottle is 08 or 09. One is a reformulation of the EDP and the other is a new parfum. So which one? You've smelled the parfum, eh? I'm from India. What's happening, India? Let us know what you're wearing, India. Let us know what fragrances you're wearing. Yeah, but I'll look for that when I see it. Kind of curious as to what it's going to smell like. I imagine the same old with more amber woodies. Let's look at the poll here. Oh, 29 votes. Tom Ford, 55%. Amouage, 45. Not bad. Not bad. Who hasn't voted? Who else has only smelled one of these? Bobby's confessed he's only smelled one and still voted. But who else has only smelled one of these? Any other confessions? Any other confessions? Or any other polls you guys want to put up? Anybody buying themselves fragrance for Christmas? The mall was packed. The fragrance counters were jammed. People were smelling perfumes. I imagine they were buying perfumes too. I accidentally hit Tom Ford and I can't change my vote. You accidentally, so your vote is for the Amouage. Yeah, they moved the Frederick Mall booth, the counter at Holtz. It's definitely a lot smaller counter now. It's a lot smaller shelf space than it was. And their old space was taken by Byredo and MFK. So they got two brands now in the space that Frederick Mall used to be in. And they used to be right next to Creed. Creed is still there. Creed's got a huge space in the plaza, in the mall. They got really good spot. Creed's got the best spot, I think. Tom Ford's got a good spot. I'm thinking about Tom Ford Oud Voyageur. What about it? What are you liking about it? Is it a good one? I like Dior J'adore L'Or, the newest. Oh, you like it because it's FK, right, Christine? Come on, admit it. You only like it because it's FK. Do you really like it? Or just because it's the FK, the perfumer? Gargo said Frederick Mall's spot changed in Harrods too. They said not selling enough. It's a really, really small spot. It's just literally a counter. Not even. It feels like a big chopping block. You know, like a butcher's block. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks kind of like a counter with a butcher's block on it. It's probably like 3 feet by 4 feet, and that's it. They used to have refrigerators there before. They used to have they used to have Frederick Mall's pictures on the wall, not just his picture, but all the perfumers, like I don't know, 20 perfumers, 30 perfumers. All the pictures have been removed. There's no more pictures. I didn't see the coolers. Yeah, the space just like shrunk. They used to have a huge corner at Holtz. Not anymore. Now it's like lost with Diptyque and some other things. Is Bal d'Afrique by Byredo amazing? I keep hearing about it. So, have you smelled Vetiver Tonka by Hermes? It smells a lot like that. That is what is said to have inspired Bal d'Afrique. Is it amazing? It's good. I think it's quite good. I've got a bottle. Frederick Mall spot change in Harrods too. Anyone else notice Frederick Mall spots changing? Maybe at Bergdorf or Saks or Neiman. Anyone? Anyone notice that? I wonder what's going on. Definitely noticeable here. I say the spot shrunk by at least double, maybe 3 times. Greetings from Hrvatska. What's happening? Josip Kovacic. Josip Kovacic. Good to see some Croats here. Lilith is here. I'm wearing Hypnotic Poison EDP every day for work, and it might be becoming a signature. Kind of obsessed. Yes. A good one. There we go. There we go. Mike Brown, what's happening? Good to see Mike Brown says, I cracked open Les Abstraits Bellam and the French named one. La Doulette Exquise? Descendre? I think they're all French named. The first three are all French named. Reflection Man 45, Argos Triumph of Bacchus Extrait, Francesca Bianchi Sticky Fingers, Aaron Terrence Hughes Raw Cherry and Ombre. Very nice, Mike Brown. Very nice. And yeah, cool. I imagine you got these from Saint Celier. Les Abs Bellam, because I'm all sold out of Bellam, but thank you very much, sir. Kind sir. Christine says, love capitalism. Consumers vote every day. Bye-bye, Mo. Ah, see, you love it because FK took his space. Yeah, FKs are selling. His space is getting bigger, obviously. The two Les Abstraits are lush. What's the other one you got? LDE? Write down the letters. I think I prefer the original Reflection Man. More floral, more diffusive. Christine says, I haven't had a signature since 2010. How do you feel about that, Christine? You feel bad? Me, not at all. I don't feel bad about not having a signature. I love wearing new things every day. When was the last time you last wore Furio? Oh, it's been a while. I have worn it a couple of times. You know what it reminds me of, RP Rentals? It's so floral, eh? It reminds me of a woman's fragrance. I know it's a masculine powerhouse, but it's also a powder house. That's why I call it that. It reminds me of a woman's fragrance. I also love the original Reflection Man. Dushan keeps saying hi. I'm not sure if he's like saying hi to me or if his finger's slipping. Christine says, I want a signature too. I'm tired of smelling like something different every 10 hours. Bellums can't be sold. Beautiful souls can't be sold. LDE. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Any preferences? Yeah, Furio reminds me of Samsara. The big floral accord, the powders, the balsams. The two Les Abstraits are kind of in a league of their own. What's the secret sauce? It's Antoine Lee's secret sauce. You got to ask the master. Ask the master. But I think the secret sauce, Mike, is love. Is just a love for what you do. And it's great that that love is reflecting back. Oh, Moon Boy is here. What's happening, Moon Boy? I gotta be honest, Moon Boy. I've been really slacking in the practice, eh? Only in this practice, the backflip. All my other practices, I've been like, I'm dialed in. I promise you, I'm so honed in on my life. Like everything is like, dude, I'm dialed in to the tenths of a thousandth of an inch. Not like dialed in a little bit where I'm missing a foot here and a foot here. I'm talking like this kind of dialed in, except for on the back flips, but everything else is going really good. But check back in like 6 months. Hit us back up in 6 months. We'll see. I might need to take up some new hobbies. Love is always the sauce. Love is the secret sauce. Say what you want. There's so much shit out there. Like, yeah, but love is the secret sauce that it just gets everybody. And how are the cartwheels? No cartwheels either, dude. I'm 6'4", 240, you know what I mean? It's like Andre the Giant doing a fucking cartwheel. Or an alligator. It's like asking an alligator to do a cartwheel. There's a refinement to them that's ethereal. Yeah, they're special, no doubt. They're special to me, and I'm glad that they're special to you. That means a lot. No doubt. Have you ever tried Amouage Silver Oud? Michael John, no. We were just talking about that, and somebody mentioned how heavy they are in Cypriol, and I'm not the biggest Cypriol fan, but I am definitely looking forward to trying it. Okay, 6'4", no need to brag. No braggadocious going. I'm just telling you, like I'm 6'4", so I'm just kind of worried about tripping over my height. You know what I mean? Cosmic says, Ace says a backflip is instant suicide for me. No way. I agree. You can follow a recipe to the T, but it won't taste like your mom's. They can't go back to the moon now. They lost the recipe. They can't go back to the moon, Lilith. They lost the recipe to go back to the moon. Yeah, no doubt. I could never make a cheesecake that will taste like my mom's. No shit. Even if I follow her recipe. The Canadian boogeyman. Who's the Canadian boogeyman? You're not talking about me, are you? Who would be the Canadian boogeyman? We would find somebody hairy. They'd have to be hairy, long-haired, like a Sasquatch. I'm not a Sasquatch. I recently bought a new bottle of Egoist and it's beast mode. A new bottle, like the new version, it's still pretty loud. Yeah, not as beast mode as the OG. Saint Salier will have Philosopher's Walk next week and apparently have one bottle of Bellam. There you go. That's one more than I have. That's awesome. I have no idea where they're getting it from. I do, but I don't have any. I imagine they're getting them from Remy, from the bistro. But yeah, cool. Cool. Yeah, and Brooke she did mention she's ordering some Philosopher's Walk, so hopefully it'll all be there soon. Moonboy says, so your score remains unchanged. 2 out of 10 backflips on this channel, but an honest and cheerful host who's completely dialed into all other aspects of his life. I wish him well. I appreciate that, Moonboy. I love being on my journey. As everybody should love being on their journey and chasing their full potential instead of watching it go to waste. Right? Moonboy, you agree? Full potential for everybody. We're all worthy. Jared says, I agree. New Egoist performance is very good. I triple agree. I patent that. It's amazing. Now you got to try Oud Voyageur. All right. More oud. What's with all the oud, eh? No, seriously, what's with all the oud? Oud. We can't make things without oud anymore. Everything's got to have oud. The silverback alpha male. Okay, 6'4", boy. Challenge accepted. What's the challenge? I didn't put any challenges down. Not really a fan of sticky fingers. Smells like a hay ball. Lily says, I don't feel Cypriol does anything for fragrance. It's a bit harsh, eh? I agree, full potential. There's a backflip trapped inside of everyone. So if I click onto your channel, Moonboy, it's going to be a channel all about you perfecting the backflip, right? Is that what your channel's about? What was your favorite Christmas gift as a kid? You know what? Christmases were really special. My mom used to hide the gifts in the closet. She wouldn't put them under a tree. And I thought I would go Christmas thinking, oh man, there's no gifts under the tree. This sucks, but oh well, like, and then like at the last minute, my mom would pull out all these gifts. We're like, holy smoke. So it'd usually be toys. Like for me, it would be like trucks. I'd be like super small. I like getting trucks and shit. Cars, like these big Tonka trucks. Yeah, I have memories of that. My mom pulling presents out of the closet. I don't know if she was afraid that we would open them or she wanted to surprise us, but oud, oud, oud. Triumph of Bacchus Extra is a really interesting fragrance. What about you, Lils? What was your favorite gift as a kid? Oud is the new vanilla. No, not for me. Oh, you rate other people's backflips, and so you just go around judging without doing. That's cool. That's cool work. If you had to choose Egoist or Fahrenheit, fuck. Egoist. I'm gonna say Egoist. What about you? NES was my favorite gift ever. Yeah, I got that too. I got a Commodore 64. I can't remember. No, I don't think they were Christmas gifts though. I think Lily's asking specifically about Christmas. This was your favorite gift ever. Yeah, and I remember getting a Nintendo. Nintendo was my first favorite gaming system and my last. After Nintendo, I couldn't give a shit about a single gaming system. So we had Sega Genesis, didn't give a fuck for Sega. I had Xbox, didn't give a fuck for Xbox. I had PlayStation, couldn't give a fuck about any of them. My favorite Christmas gift was an electric guitar and an amp when I was 12. That sounds like a good gift. You never went looking for the gifts. Dude, when you're small, I mean, your parents can put stuff right under your nose and you'd never find it, right? Favorite Christmas gift? Tyco Night Glow racetrack and fresh fancy makeup set. Same Christmas, it was epic. My brothers were so jealous of my track. Were that where you put like the little dinky cars in the track and they kind of race each other? I remember having those too. Bobby says, I have a signature scent. Are you revealing it to us? Do a video. Do a video, Bobby O. Greetings to all and our host, Eugene. Wish all best wishes for upcoming Christmas and New Year. Sent today is Tom Ford. Fucking fabulous. Good to see Dennis. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the wishes. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. I mean, I was going to kind of save all that for when the time gets closer, but for those of you that are just passing through and won't be around, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good one. Whatever that means to you. Whatever good means to you, I hope you do it in your way. Anyway, enjoy your holiday season. I wish you all the best. I'll stop by in the new year. All right, Moon Boy. Have a great weekend, bud. Bobby says it's Parfum de 68, but I just used the rest of the sample. That's your new SIG? How did you get on the Parfum 68? And is that discontinued? I'm not sure if it's a good idea to have a discontinued scent as a signature. Cologne 68 is discontinued. I'm not sure about Parfum 68. Lily says I would get Barbies. Barbies and Barbies. Wouldn't say it was a favorite though, but I remember getting plenty of those. Barbie, yeah, Barbie's just like the easy pick. Even if it is Fahrenheit Le Parfum versus Egoist. That's a great question, man. So I'm gonna say in the last 2 years, I've just taken the last 2 years here, ACP. I'm gonna say I wear Fahrenheit Le Parfum more than Fahrenheit and more than the Egoist. But overall, like through my lifetime, I would say Egoist I've worn the most. If that is kind of an idea of what I like. Yeah, but Fahrenheit Parfum is really good. But they're both good. I'm gonna say they're both worth owning. You know what I mean? Like these are definitely two that they don't really smell alike. And if you're considering buying them and you want both, I wouldn't hesitate. Like it's not like Fahrenheit versus Fahrenheit Parfum. Like you can get away with owning only one of those if you have just Fahrenheit or Parfum. I don't feel like you need both. But when it comes to Fahrenheit and Egoist, they're both really good. If you love Rocha's Femme and Dior Homme Silver Stem, you still need some creme de la creme. That's Van Cleef and Arpels gem. No fucks given for Sega. Ugh. No. Any video gaming system, nah, man. What's happening, Jesus? True Light Jesus. Who's that? Jesus is the true light. Who are you? Do we know each other? One time my uncle used the cereal box to put my gift inside and I really thought he got me cereal for Christmas. This is a smart uncle. To keep tricky Lily out of opening up her Christmas gifts. Hope your Christmas is wild and joyful. I hope my Christmas is wild and joyful too, Jesus. Make it so, Jesus. Yahweh, make it so. But yeah, I hope you have a good Christmas too. I feel a need for altruism when I wear Egoist. You have Zuzu and Royal Tobacco. What's next? Probably the new Frederick Mull. Probably the new Frederick Mull. Or the Le Labo Violette, if I like that. What about you, Lilith? What about you? I don't know if I... Oh, this portrait is so good. I keep coming back to portrait. I love this combination. I don't feel like I need the Creed Oud Zarian just because of Royal Tobacco, right? But the coffee note is really popping out in the Creed. It's got like a nice coffee tiramisu tonka bean vibe. Which perfume would you gift to yourself on Christmas Day? That's a good question, Mike. I ask myself that all the time, and I'm not really sure I know the answer. I don't know. Like walking around the department store today, of all the things that I smelled that I don't own, like in the department store, right? So this is tough. Of all the, here's Baby Cat. Of all the things that I don't own, it might be Baby Cat, to be honest. I find Baby Cat way more interesting than Imagination. Rose Star? I thought Rose Star was quite nice. I love the jamminess, but it kind of reminded me of Towers, Roseville, Rose Flash. You guys remember Rose Flash from Andy Tower? That's what Rose Star reminded me of. So you have Zuzu, you have Royal Tobacco. What's next? I don't really know. Oud Nude? I kind of liked, there was one Prada from the private line I smelled today. I took a picture of it. It's on my phone. I can't see it now, but it was a violet Prada. That was quite nice. But the leather in Baby Cat gets me. The leather's like choking, eh? Dennis says, honestly, I like more Platinum Egoiste than OG. Fahrenheit is awesome, especially Le Parfum Masterpiece. There's another take, Platinum. I prefer the irregular over Platinum. What's happening, Stefan? Good to see Montreal in the house. Mike, what would you gift yourself for Christmas Day? So this is just from the department store, from the things that I've smelt today. Oud Zarian. But I got Royal Tobacco. Like, do you need two of these things at $500-600 a pop that smells so alike? Yeah, yikes. What about you, Mike? What would you gift yourself on Christmas Day? Stefan says, Sunday Le Lion. I woke up this morning in a I don't give a fuck mood, and that is the best scent for that mood. There's a new mull after Hope. Yeah, coming in February. That is the rumor coming out of Frederick Mull department store. I'm trying to get Tonka Imperial, but that feels like slim chances. Ooh. Yeah. That does feel slim. I mean, is there any available? I never see Tonka Imperial for sale. Just watched Lily sample stream and Rude. First impressions stream this morning, says Carl. What's happening, Carl? How was the stream? Comet after that, probably, says Lily. So Tonka Imperial and then Comet. Cosmic A says, I don't understand the hype for any Louis Vuittons. I can see the hype, but the hype doesn't really, it doesn't land with me. You know what I mean? It was a fun stream, Lily, says Carl. I hope your day is great. Blessings to you. Bye. All right. Blessings to you too, Jesus. Good seeing you. Carl says, I will maybe gift myself the new Gucci Guilty. Sebastian said it's the best regular line designer of the year. Oh, I saw somebody call Gucci Guilty Absolute a masterpiece last week. Anyone see that? Anyone see that video? I didn't see Gucci Guilty Absolute master. I thought, oh, the fanboys are gonna love this one. The fanners will love this. Do you know any Middle Eastern fragrances for summer with some uniqueness and pleasant smell? Okay, what do you mean by Middle Eastern? Can they be the Middle Eastern designers or specifically Middle East? The suede and Baby Cat is almost rubbery to me. Yeah, the suede and that is the turnoff for me. Baby Cat is the leather is the turnoff. The leather is just so harsh. Baby Cat. Like the vanilla is incredible. The leather in the vanilla is nice too, but the leather alone is like, oh, it's a bit skunky. Mike says, I would gift myself a Roja Scandal Parfum. Dude, I'd be happy with a designer if I could find one that I liked. I might just get Dior Homme Parfum 2025. You know what I mean? If I feel like I really want something, I got a craving and I got to itch it. Jared says I want to add a Clive Christian to my collection. I always wanted a bottle from them. Maybe Rock Rose or X. I have no idea which Clive Christian I would want. I'm getting Roja's Scandal for Christmas, the one in the purple bottle. Nice. Lucky guy. Lucky. Scandal. Which one's Scandal? The Tonka Imperials in the newer bottles are going for 1,000 US. 200 mil or 100? Whoa, crazy. The new Gucci is a beige, of course. Which Gucci? Which one is that, Carl? Gucci Guilty what? Gucci Guilty. Sebastian says the best regular line designer of the year. I didn't know there was a new Gucci Guilty. What is the Gucci Guilty? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. So what do I type in here? Because there's some, how about 2025? Gucci Guilty Absolute de Parfum. Is that what it is? Oh, I've smelled this. I like this too. The green bottle, yeah. Oh, wait, is there something else that looks like this? Let me have a quick look. Gucci Guilty. I think I smelled it. I liked it. It's quite vanillic. Gucci Guilty Absolute. I think that's the one I smelled earlier this year. It was in the green bottle. Oh, it was the Elixir. Sorry, my bad. The Elixir I liked. Guilty Elixir. I didn't know about this Absolute. I'm not a fan of the Gucci Guilty line, I gotta be honest. I think it's a horrible line. The Absolute is good, but OG Gucci Guilty is horrible. So, Gucci Guilty Absolute de Parfum. Top notes are rum, almond, orange blossom, bergamot. Middle notes tonka, red chili pepper, labdanum, and neroli. How is neroli a mid note? It seems like a typo. Neroli is usually a top note. Base notes are vanilla, benzoin, and like you won't see neroli as a base note ever, right? Why is Gucci doing us like that? Mid note neroli. Get the fuck out of here. This guy says, reminds me a great deal of Reflection Man. Buttery orris, soft vanilla, white florals. Not tried it. It's a beige, of course, so it might have that big sludge of Aki Galawood pounding you in the temple. Cosmic Ace says, I gifted myself a new bottle of Royal Tobacco. Just opened it yesterday. Congratulations, Ace. Do not wear it on a first date. Oda Erica said it was a masterpiece. Yes, I saw the thumbnail. I did see the thumbnail. And I thought, oh, I'm not a big fan of Gucci Guilty. I can appreciate the Absolute. I don't like wearing it. It's so gasoline-ish. It's kind of like Fahrenheit, to be honest. I can appreciate it. And I have a bottle. Smells a little bit like Band-Aids and antiseptic to me. It's okay. It's a good fragrance, right? I think the synthetics in it bother me. But yeah, I thought a lot of dudes were going to get off on that. You need to get Al Manzano back on the stream. You're a big fan of the Manzano, eh? Yeah, I'd have Al back. Al's a cool cat. How is the contact with Sheldrake going, Eugene? Heard him speak in a podcast recently, and he said he'd had turned down a lot of brands, now that he is independent, and a lot of brands want him. Well, I didn't contact him directly. I haven't reached out, but Antoine's agency seeing if they can sign him. Him, Mark Buxton, and Bertrand Duchaufour. She's gonna see Stephanie at the agency. She's trying. She's hoping. You know what I mean? She said that's the goal, is to try and get these three guys on. Lily says 3 great sensations in the world. What do you mean by that? Where is this coming from? Is this a straight up question, or Carl, who else would you like to see other than, let's say, Sheldrake, Buxton, and Duchaufour? How about Cecile? Ooh, imagine they get Cecile. That would be sick. Why are you so mad? What am I mad about? What am I? What triggered you? Gucci Guilty Absolute, Elixir Absolute or something. The newest is called Gucci Guilty Absolute. Wait, isn't that what the gasoline one was called? Gucci Guilty Absolute? The new Dior Homme Parfum has a really nice silage, Eugene. My friend was wearing it the other day and is intoxicating. I tell you what, man, I wore it to the gym once, and the base of that I thought was incredible. After you get through like the bubble gum and the woody embers in the top, if you can make it to the base, I thought it was really nice. 2025. I do want to get one before it's discontinued, definitely. I prefer the Elixir to the Absolute. I like the Elixir. I really like the Elixir. It's with the Elixir looks very similar. It's without the black. I'm gonna do a video comparing Elixir to the Absolute. Do it. Spoilers, I bought the Elixir. Do it. Do a video. Antonio Hobson is here. What's happening? Hello all. Chest and shoulders. 45 minutes on the Stairmaster. Bam, bam, you are the man. Bam, bam, take that. Scent of the day will be Rose de Jamal. Just bought a backup for 120 bucks. Yes, good. Good stuff, man. But yeah, chest and shoulders, awesome. What did I do yesterday? I haven't gone to the gym today, but I will be tonight. Let me see. What am I feeling? Oh, back. I did a lot of rowing. And the night before was squats. So yesterday back, the night before legs. Might be a chest day. Might be a good chest day. Pushing. Carl says, I'll watch with popcorn, often licked. Butter or margarine? Are you going to stay live until tomorrow morning like last time? I tell you what, if you like the stream, I'll hang out a little bit longer with you. I don't know if I'll be on till tomorrow morning though, bro. That's a huge request considering it's only 3 o'clock. That's like 9 hours away. 8 hours and 40 something, 47 minutes. You can convince him, Eugene. He needs to feel your energy and fall in love. Ooh, what if he falls in love too hard and then I can't get rid of him and then he's calling me all the time and he wants to hang out and I couldn't tolerate that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get he's cool and I'm just kidding. Yeah, that would be awesome, Carl. You can convince Sheldrake. We'll see when the time is right. When the time is right, I wouldn't mind making a pitch, but it's not right now. It will be soon though. I'm working on I've got things that I'm working on right now. It's a straight question. Sensations a human can experience. So the question was 3 great sensations in the world. What's the best sensation? Meditation. Best sensation. Better than sex. Meditation. Absolutely. The best sensations? Joy. I would say joy. Love. What else is a sensation? Sensuality a sensation? I would say so. There's a lot of good ones. Just observing. Observing is a sensation. What about you, Lils? What are your favorite sensations? The gasoline is absolute. The new one is absolute. Horrible naming. It is god awful. It is a nightmare. Not just for like perfume lovers like me, but the common consumer. It's a nightmare. Thank God the bottles are completely different. They don't look anything alike. That kind of makes it easier. The Antoine who made all the Celines, I would like to see work with you, Eugene. Antoine Maisondieu. That would be great. The base of the new DHP is a classic MFK musk cocktail. Yeah, Le Male. There's definitely Le Male in it. Who's taller, Eugene or Cecile? Ooh, we'd have to measure. I'd stand back to back with Cecile. He made Beau de Jour as well, so he's one of the best perfumers right now for sure. Maison Dieu. I love Beau de Jour. How many push-ups, Bois? Answer the question, Bois. Lily is asking, how many push-ups? How many? No push-ups for me yesterday or today. But looking at the poll, the tobaccos, we got the two big tobaccos, Tom Ford Tobacco Oud and Amouage Royal Tobacco. And looks like almost 50 votes. And the Tom Ford is kind of running with it, 60%. 60-40. Interesting. I wonder if it's for mostly people that have only smelt one or the other. Hopefully it's people that have smelled both. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty fair poll, though. I think I would lean slightly to the Amouage side, though. I love doing shadow boxing too, Eugene, doing legs and back today. I trained Muay Thai for years, and I gotta say it was one of the most fun things I've ever done. Muay Thai training, the art of 8 limbs. Not only are you boxing, but you get knees and elbows, and they are violent and vicious. And they cut like razor blades. This right here. All you need is you don't even need much, right? You get that right here. You slice it right on the bone above the eyebrow, right? And they cut like razor blades. So when you're in the clinch, and the guy's not paying it, you know what I mean? Just like right down on that face. But you gotta be careful. I did 120 push-ups yesterday. Love rowing. I love rowing too, eh? Oh, the pain is so beautiful. Oh, when you get all that blood caught up in there. Just, oh yeah. And then breathing through it. That's the best sensation to me, is the breath work after a good pump. I did gym and spa today. Awesome. Who else? Who else is working on themselves? How much can you bench? No idea. Not as much as Carl. This is the giveaway stream. I can feel it. What are we giving away, Carl? You need to say it. You got to be very specific with your words. 24-hour stream starts when Galen gets here. Galen was here at 2 o'clock, Lils, way before you got here. Did someone say giveaway? Eugene can bench 4 plates for sure. No, not a chance, man. Not a chance. 4 plates? No. 2, yeah, not 4. Oh, 4, you mean in total. I thought you meant 4 per side. 4 in total, yes. 4 per side, no. That's Carl. Mountain climbing is a great sensation. Wait, I went mountain climbing on a date once. First date, mountain climbing. That was a great way, great way to check out, you know, what you're getting. Great way to check out the package. Alberto Marias would be a nice catch too. I tried for Alberto. I tried. Alberto is like, he's got, dude, he's got Armani and he's got Amouage in his pocket. You know what I mean? I don't think he's interested in Les Abs. Lily, what's the story behind that statement? Lily says, never fall in love in Fragcom. Ooh, what does that mean? Yeah, like, why would you fall in love in Fragcom with a bunch of, with a bunch of, how do I want to say this? Addicts, fragrance addicts. They'll leave you over a fragrance, right? Would you break up with somebody over a fragrance? The feeling of silk, a sensation. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, so you're talking about textures, or are we talking physically outside of ourselves or sensations inside of ourselves? What's happening, Tool? Yo, yo, yo. Scratching an itch, you can get too, a sensation. My favorite sensation is having the universe flow through me. Just having the cosmos ripping right through me. Emptying the tank after holding it too long, a sensation. Going wee. Zhao is here. What's happening, Zhao? Good to see Zhao in either Portugal or wherever else he may be. Latvia, right? What's going on, Zhao? Let us know what you're wearing, buddy. Where's the vote? It's there on the screen. Tom Ford Tobacco Oud, 64%. Amouage Royal Tobacco, 36%. Have a vote. You tried Bleu de Chanel exclusive? I have. I'm not crazy about it. Bacon will unite us all. You know what kind of bacon? You need the real deal. Let me show you. Okay, I'm with you, down. Let me go grab some bacon. This is for Carl. Bacon will unite us all. What's with bacon? Is that your fetish? That's a pretty cool fetish, man. How does tuxedo compare to baby cat? Holy sh! How far am I? I'm gonna just fucking speed up. How does tuxedo? I think tuxedo is more patchouli. Can you tell me happy birthday? Happy birthday, Aria Holt. Do you have Gucci EDP sample by you? Gucci EDP. I don't have any Gucci's by me. I'm completely numb to Arabian style perfumes. I'm not a big fan of Arabic perfumes either. I gotta be honest, like the Middle Eastern stuff, they're so heavy, eh? Everyone in the Taekwondo class is damn black belt. Do something with talent. What, Gosh? Bobby says my max bench ever was 2 plates, the tiniest one on each side. 2.5 pounds. Zaharov thoughts. Who else likes Zaharov? I got a couple of good Zaharovs. He's got a good tobacco fragrance, I'll say that. Herzegovina is awesome. That's where we're from, Herzegovina. Zhao is in Tom Ford Oud Wood. I've got the bacon. Here's the real, this is the real deal bacon, eh? Fresh, 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 fresh. Smoked. This is incredible, guys. This is the stuff you gotta get, okay? Better than the package. This is niche bacon. You need the niche bacon. Don't fuck around with don't get the cheap stuff. I see him purposely ignore comments and expand energy doing so. Fucking hilarious. What do you mean? Elbowing is a 2-minute penalty, bro. Who's the best elbower in the game? All right, who wants a slice of this? Because it's really good. All right, are you guys ready for some bacon? We can get Sheldrake to make a bacon. Have Sheldrake left Chanel now? I don't think so. Au Givre over Bleu exclusive. I might agree with that too. I'm ready to screenshot. Screenshot what? Most anything over Bleu exclusive. Yeah, Blue's not my favorite thing, man. As much as I love Chanel, Bleu is not, it's not one of them. Zhao says I'm actually on the plane as we speak on my way to Lithuania. I said Latvia. Lithuania, duh. Going to spend the Christmas and then going to Warsaw for New Year's. Then I'll return to Lisbon. Dude, this guy traveling all over the world. Look at him, eh? Look at him. Well, have a good one, buddy. Have a good one. How long was Sheldrake with Chanel? I'm not sure, but I think it was a long time. It feels like a decade. Tuxedo is patchouli. Totally different. Is that why the new Blue sucks? Why? Because Sheldrake's not there? Is he not there? Do you have Fahrenheit Absolute? I do. Chomsky is on the... Who's Chomsky? Norm Chomsky? They're all on the fucking list, dude. All of them. They're all on the list. Starting with Bill Gates, that fucker Bill Gates. But let's have some bacon. All right, this is how this shit is hard. The skin is fucking tough. Look at this. It's really tough, eh? The skin. But this stuff is really good. We'll peel a little bit off. Who wants some? There's a lot of fat and protein here. Don't eat the skin, no. The skin's really hard. Oh, I just cut my finger, fuck. Okay, so I got bacon and blood. There we go. Mmm, yummy. Slanina. That's exactly what it is. Slanina. Look at that delicious bacon. It's so good, man. Looks like the perfect bacon to make carbonara with. Looks juicy. It's so juicy, dude. It's, yeah, not dry. As soon as the stuff dries out, it's no good. Yeah, look at this. So good. Who wants some? Mm. Next poll, best way to cook bacon. Frying pan, raw, like this, raw. Let me put this away. Does somebody want a slice before I put it away? It's really good, eh? And this one, this doesn't have the fat. Like, this is all meat. Sometimes you get like half of it will be layered with fat. But look how meaty this one is. So good. All right. Best way to cook bacon, I say raw. Dushan has this bacon. Maybe it's the same bacon. I don't know where to find a whole slab of bacon. They come bigger. We got slabs like this long, eh? That's $500 worth of vintage bacon, I'm positive. I think one piece, like a big piece like this, is probably 100. Do I watch MMA? From time to time, not so much anymore. I used to watch UFC probably right up until 200. Like I was pretty consistent. And then life just kind of gets in the way, you know what I mean? Like I would rent the pay-per-views from time to time, or I'd go to bars and watch them with friends. Not so much anymore, man. How about you? You guys still find MMA interesting? If you don't eat the pickles, I'll eat them. I'm down for a good Polski ogórki. I like pickles. Zhao's in Lithuania. My favorite chess player was from Latvia. Feed me, please. Bacon sacrifice. Now we're talking. Yeah, bacon was a big hit, eh? You guys like the bacon? Real bacon is the bomb. Always cut away from yourself. There's a good rule of thumb. Where'd you get a block of cured bacon like that? The butcher. We got more. We got more in the basement. Like we got a cold cellar, and we just got bacon. It used to hang in the backyard, but my parents took it inside because we got raccoons and stuff. So it's good. They hang it to dry it out, but I don't like it dry. Dried bacon for me is a no. The moment the season turns to dry, I stop eating it. I can't eat it dry. So I eat as much as I can now while it's still wet, but I can't do dry bacon. Yuck. Once it dries, then I'll have to fry it up. Get your bacon reserved before they reformulate it. Send samples, please. Have you never tried bacon like this, like raw bacon? It's so good. I make Cajun red beans and rice with real bacon. Ooh, $100 isn't bad at all. It's really good, dude. Driving up the prices on bacon. Let me go see if I have a big slab downstairs. I think I do. Let me go grab the big slab. Hang on, guys. Let me see. All right, check this bad boy out. That is a fresh ass piece of bacon. All right, look at this. Nom nom. I'm gonna end this poll. We got Tom Ford Tobacco Oud, 62%. Royal Tobacco, 38 after 58 votes. I'm closing it now. Thanks to everyone for voting. So Tobacco Oud kind of ran away with this. I have a feeling it's because it's more familiar. Royal Tobacco being slightly newer. Excuse me. MMA usually runs 4 a.m. my time, so only catch the highlights after. I do BJJ anyway. Lily's saying, how ripped are you? What is this stream about? Well, right now it's about bacon. Diplomatic says I poop myself, so I doubt I smell good. Raccoons have good taste. Well, they'll eat everything from bacon to they'll climb into the compost. I want a crispy, hot, fatty bacon. If it's smoked, it's technically not raw. Yeah, you're right, but I mean, this isn't cooked. It's still way too wet, right? Don't put syrup on bacon. A little bit of honey, I think, would work. I don't think most people have eaten bacon like that, as everyone is used to bacon at your typical grocery store, right? Niche, vintage bacon brought you. This is what Rocky used to this is what Rocky used to box in the movie. They'd hang beef and bacon, and this is what he'd hit as a heavy bag. But yeah, this is like a $100 piece of bacon. This is what $100 will get you in bacon. It's definitely worth it. Like a regular pack of bacon is like $10 now, and it's like a tenth of this. So interesting. I've never come across maple syrup as a note in perfume. Christian Dior Eau Noir. Let me put this away. Eau Noir. Try Eau Noir. All right, bacon boy. It gets bigger. Salted, cured, and smoked bacon. Yes, absolutely. That's a big boy. Lily, are you ripped? Says Germs. Often Look says, Lily, for sure. I think I'm quite fit, just not super lean. Have some bacon. The slab of bacon is more glorious than Akigali wood. Yo, I would give all the Akigala wood in the world away for one slab of that bacon. Straight up trade. The holy grail batch of bacon. It was a good chunk of bacon, eh? What was good about it was meaty. It was more meaty than fat. Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of pork, though. I've never been a big fan of pork. I can handle, like, pork chops, I'm not a fan of. Sausages, it's like my least favorite meat. I'd much prefer beef or chicken. I'm not a fan of the smell of bacon. The smell bothers me, especially pork chops. They smell dirty. Ugh. Don't they? Anyone else get that dirtiness? Bacon as a perfume note. New angle on smoky. I wouldn't be surprised if it's done already. Get Remy to ultrasound that bad boy. We got to get him to grow some. Bosco has bacon envy. Yikes. It must smell amazing in there. With all the perfume and bacon, yeah. The bacon tastes good too, but look, I did a number on my thumb, eh? I cut my thumb. Fuck. This thing won't stop bleeding. Maybe I gotta get a smaller knife. Bon New Harlem has a syrup note. That's right. Janet going to get some bacon. Germ says, I wasn't being serious. Nobody wants a small waist. They want the big booty, eh? Is he really eating raw bacon? It's smoked, Rich. It's not raw. It's smoked. Amber Kiso has a maple note. The new Liver King. It's definitely edible. That's the way you eat it, man. Bacon Street smells better than Bleecker Street. I like prosciutto. Yeah, prosciutto's smoked too. Pork chop is foul. Sausage is rough. Not a fan of either, man. Steak. It's all steak for me. I get dirty smell from pork chops as well. Yeah, it's just like, oh. It smells like shit, to be honest. I feel like I'm eating like poo particles. But here we are. Oh, and there's my scent of the day. Thé Noir, which is super raspy, eh? There's a lot going on in here. A big fermenting rose, fig, black chai, leather. Let me put a little bit of this on a card. Yeah, but try some bacon, guys. Bacon's really good. Raw, you don't even need to fry it. Fuck, now I got blood on my damn bottle. And this is not coming off. I'm gonna wash this off. This is rough. This is not my favorite Le Labo. Yikes. I'm actually going to give this a thumbs down, as a perfume. I'm not a big fan of this. Thé Noir. This to me is a thumbs down. I'd rather smell this on someone else than on me. It's so raspy and I don't know what the word is. Industrial. Again, we go back to industrial solvents. I almost feel like I'm smelling. Thé Noir bottle looking like a crime scene. Shit, I'm still bleeding. Love Thé Noir. It gets very creamy on the dry down. Did you say steak or mistake? Steak. I don't like Schwarze. I don't like Schwarze either. Ugh. It's just like grease. Grease, and I don't like it. Thé Noir is Gucci Pour Homme too. What, Le Labo Thé Noir? I don't find it anything like Gucci Pour Homme. The Gucci Pour Homme 2 is brilliant. This is rough, dude. Violet. This has, yeah, this is, I don't like this at all. It's so rough. It smells bleachy, like I opened a bottle of Javax or something. Call me crazy, but I get similarities between Thé Noir and Guerlain Patchouli Ardente. Well, that is a rose fig as well, and so is this rose and fig. And I do not like Patchouli Ardente either. I strongly dislike it, and I strongly dislike these. They're both, for me, thumbs down. Have you been to an optician for an eye test? No, sir. I'm not getting glasses. Glasses will not improve your eyesight. They'll make your eyesight worse, to be honest. And your eyes just become dependent on your glasses. And once you take your glasses off, your eyes just get worse and worse and worse. How much will the bottle go for? Now, it's priceless, Lily. It's like a Monet. Priceless. Custom. You have the Secretions Magnifique. One thumb down. Keep the thumb elevated. You fucking guy. Always playing jokes. Schwarze are pig bonbons. But, oh, what are, I thought this was the same. What, I can't even pronounce this. That doesn't make any sense. It will when you wear glasses for a long time. If I go get glasses right now and I wear them, let's say for 2 years, if you check my vision in 2 years, it'll be worse than it is now. It's because my eyes will become dependent on the glasses. So your eyes will get lazy and they don't want to focus for themselves. So they just stop working. I wear glasses and my vision hasn't gotten worse. Maybe you're a lucky one. I'm not saying your eyes are going to get better if you don't wear glasses. I'm just saying they will get worse. Same as deodorant. All your armpits ever learn to smell good. Since all you're looking at is Mississauga, it doesn't make much difference. Yeah, my eyes are good enough for what I need them for. For what I use my eyes for, they're brilliant. They're amazing. The cornea loses strength either way. I don't wear mine. I also tried the new Tom Ford Oud Voyageur, and it's like a cheap, drier Noir de Noir. Drier sheets. And send me your bottle. You love Thé Noir. Do you? What do you love about it? I find it really hard to wear to be... Oh, fuck, look at this. This bitch won't stop. Fuck. Now I'm going to get it on my... This is typical Eugene. Cut yourself. Get all over your clothes. or spill ink on yourself, get all over your clothes. It won't wash off. Get new clothes. It's like the story of my life. Blood, ink, dyes. Everything is fucking stained somehow. There are none so blind as those who will not see. I've had glasses since 5th grade. They just decided to be shit forever from then on. Well, you got to get them upgraded. You got to get your eyes checked every so often. Because I'm sure what you had in 5th grade doesn't apply to now. I tried Latafa's copy of Noir, and it's awful. Like dry, woody, cheap rose. Noir is one of the better Le Labo. Surprised you don't like it. I don't. I got to be honest. I don't. I find it really rough. One of the better Le Labos. I've always hated this thing. What is the green? Is it violet in here? I don't even like the violet in here. There's nothing I like about it. Someone call Eugene in an ambulance. My mom would kill me. For what, Dahlia? Probably says, do not, my friends, become addicted to glasses. They will take hold of you and you will resent their absence. Everyone wants Eugene's blood bottle. You guys are funny, man. Smoked bacon, blood, very close to smell like secretions magnifique. Yeah, I hope I don't get blood on the couch. Fucking white sofas, God. Who gets white sofas? This is like Wally profusely bleeding. Where is Wally? We haven't seen Wally. Is he still asleep? Dahlia says my mom can find the new daughter anywhere. She doesn't want to clean the sofas, eh? Blood next batch. What's your breakfast like? Oh, I haven't had breakfast in a while, bud. I haven't had breakfast in a long time. I usually fast. On the weekends, I'll have breakfast, but during the week, I fast a lot. But if I do have breakfast, sometimes it's just fruit. If like there's already like pineapple or blueberries or watermelon cut up, I don't typically have breakfast. Like I won't have a cereal. If I do, it'll be bacon and eggs. But it's been a long time since I've had bacon and eggs. Mom must have found plastic for the cow. Hell nah, no plastic going on these things. Hell nah. Yeah, but bacon and eggs, if I have to choose, that's what it is, bacon and eggs. Plastic on the couch is so it's so 1980s. It's so Portuguese 1980s, eh? That's all my Portuguese friends would have plastic on their sofas when I go to their houses again. How do you people, okay, what do you mean by you people? This is a Don Cherry thing? You people. Just casually not have breakfast. I can't function without it. Why do you need breakfast for? For sugar, like low blood sugar? I don't know. I'm not hungry. I don't need the energy in the morning. I've got lots of energy. I just woke up, so I've stored energy. I feel like I can just work off of that energy. I don't need the energy. And plus, I feel like I'm in this fasted state. So when I'm in the fasted state, mentally, I have more clarity than if I've eaten. If I've eaten, then I feel sometimes tired and lethargic, and all I want to do is go back to sleep. Breakfast is overrated. You don't need it. I think it's good for kids when they go to school, but I don't think grown-ups need it as much. I wouldn't send my child to school hungry, but I go to work hungry all the time. I'll go to work on a fasted state and I won't eat until I come home. Bacon breakfast of champions. Obligatory ketchup and eggs. Ooh, ketchup, no, Dahlia. We might have to put you on the timeout list if you mention ketchup again. Still going. You still here, Boz? Still here. Zhao saying, fortunately, the plastic on the couch trend is long gone, right? I remember the green sofas with the plastic. Yeah, the plastic over top. The green floral sofas. Jerry, come with me to the mountain and you'll see how long you can be without food. Do you think we were made to be eaten every day? Like the whole 3 meals a day thing is a scam. You know that, right? You think when we were hunting and gathering, we were having 3 large meals a day with bacon and eggs and fucking fruity pebbles and shit? With homo milk? I eat a slice of grain bread and peanut butter before bed, and I wake up less hungry. Are you a spy? All the stars are here. Reem says, thank God I'm Muslim. Germ says, I eat 1 meal a day. It's not a scam. Liz says, I was made to be eaten every day. I eat bacon only on midnight. Don't say bad word, haram. Which bad word did I say? Zhao says, I don't even have the stomach to eat 3 full meals per day. You do not need all that crap, to be honest. What crap, Moose? What crap? What crap? Yeah, there's a lot of crap out there. Sometimes I get hungry and I'm like, oh, maybe I should just stop and get something. But everything out there is like super deep fried, or I don't know. I don't know about eating out. I'm not crazy about eating out. 3 meals a day. Yeah, it's definitely a scam. But it's the food industry. The food industry is a big scam. They're not even selling real food. Most of the food is not even real food. You look Muslim. What does a Muslim look like? What does a Muslim look? Three meals a day is definitely not a scam. Why isn't it a scam? Who made it? Who made this food pyramid? Who made it? Who made the food pyramid? Follow the money. Follow the money. Do you get next week off work, Eugene? The answer to that, Germs, is if I want. If I want. Everything is processed. Well, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of processed shit out there. I feel like crap if I eat 3 meals a day. You feel fat and lethargic, definitely, and lazy. Especially if you eat pasta and sugar, then you get those crashes, and then you want more sugar, then you want more salts, then you want more fats, then you want more oils. Food is definitely addictive. You can, and that's why you say, even in the commercial, you can't have just one. Even the goddamn commercial is putting it to you in plain sight. They're telling you you can't have just one. They're so addictive and processed. I eat 2 meals a day. It's fine. You can eat 2 meals. You can eat 3. You can eat 5. I don't care how many you eat. I'm just telling you, it's a fucking scam. I eat 5 too sometimes too, but you don't need that much food. I feel like crap after pasta. Dude, tell me you don't just want to lay down. You're at work, right? You're doing a 10-hour shift and you just had a bowl of pasta for lunch. Now you got to get up and get back to work. What's the first thing you feel like doing? You want to crash, right? That's what I want to do is I want to lay down. I don't feel like I'm energized after a bowl of pasta. I feel swollen and I want to lay down. If you feel sleepy after a meal, probably a bad sign. Yeah. The cadence of breakfast, lunch, and dinner match the routine of the longer standardized work days. Maybe the work days were just too long. Maybe they have us overworking. Why are we working so much? Where are you from? I'm from right here. Lots of love from India. Love you, India. 3 meals a day just naturally happen. It wasn't a scam. What about the food pyramid? What about you need so much pastas and grains and rices and milks and all of this? Like, do you see what the food pyramid is? Who's going to consume all of that food in one day? Let's look at the food pyramid. When's the last time they updated the food pyramid? Daily recommendation. Most people eat out of habit. It's a distraction. Eating is the biggest distraction. Eating is a massive distraction. It's just filling the void, gluttony, filling the empty void, being lonely and to fill in that void. I eat a lot, but my tapeworm is pregnant. Oh, they've changed the food pyramid. This is weird. Canada's current food guide moved away from a literal pyramid to a plate model, emphasizing half your plate as fruit. Now they're saying half your plate should be fruit. Before it was like, you should have, what the fuck? You should have like 5 servings of this. You should have 10 servings of this. You should have 3 servings of this. Now it's saying half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables, a quarter grains, a quarter protein. So the whole system has been changed. See, like, what was wrong with this system before? It was good. They wouldn't have changed it, but it was shit. But food is such a funny thing where you can't have one system for everybody because we all We all react differently, right? Like 2,000 calories for one person isn't going to be the same as for someone else. Canada's food guide. So this was changed in 2019. A revised food guide. A review of evidence, scientific reports, and studies from leading organizations through public consultation. They don't have those recommendations like daily dosages every day. They just say now it's like have plenty of vegetables and fruit, eat protein, choose whole grain foods. See how it's changed? Before it'd be like, yeah, have 4 to 5 servings of dairy, cheese, milk, yogurt. They don't say how much we should be eating now. Before they would be telling you how much to eat. That's what I'm looking for. Whole grains, protein and veggies for me. Fruits are snacks. Yeah, fruits are good snacks. Food can be an addiction, and I can't understand fat people. Well, it is an addiction that most people don't really understand how it works. I would say the majority of people don't understand how it works. Don't say bad word because my little brother look at you because you look like my father. What's happening, little bro? Hope you're doing good. No, the bad words, they slip, it's accident. Maybe the suggested serving size is dependent on the food availability. For instance, after the Great Depression or war. Yeah, but that's long gone. They update shit on the weekly now. So for the population to get healthy again, that's what is needed. They left Diet Coke off the new woke food pyramid. Well, yeah, we need Diet Coke on there. It's a food plate now. Diet Coke would just spill off. Yeah, food plate. See, they've changed it. Recommended daily dosages. Dietary guidelines. I bet you they're going to be different from country to country too. I don't believe in crazy diets. What do you believe in, Boz? What's your biggest belief? Christio. Hi, Eugene. Hi, all. Hi, Christio. Which Christio is this? We've got some. Is this Christy? We've got a lot of Christies here. Which one is this? I can't see the face. Which Christio is this? From California? I also don't believe in diet soda. What don't you believe? That it exists? Diet soda exists, bro. Are you gay? Do you want me to be? Do you need me to be gay? Like, what's happening, Anuj? Good to see Anuj. God bless you, Home Slice. I love you, buddy. Love you, Anuj, bro. How you doing? Nuji. Enchanté, how are you doing? Bushido, you're unstoppable, man. Good energy. You don't even hype your perfume. Good man. I do every once in a while. It's good to it's good to be your own hype man. You got to be your own hype man. Because if you can't hype yourself, you can't expect other people to do it. So you got to partake, man. You got to be proud of the shit that you put out there. And don't let other people make you feel a certain way. See, right now, you're making me feel a certain way. If I hype my perfumes, I'm not going to be the man anymore. You know what I mean? It's comments like this that do that. But you definitely got to be your own hype man, whatever you do. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's perfume or this fragcom place, there'll be a lot of people that are upset with you if you hype your own shit. Naturally, people will be upset with you. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with believing in your stuff. You like Pepsi Max though, eh? Does that not count as soda? Christy O. Why does YouTube keep changing the names for? Pepsi Max is diet soda, boss. My biggest belief in terms of nutrition? No, you're just your biggest belief. What's one belief that you hold truest than any other? That's our Madame Christie. Vintage Christie. Christie O. The O stands for only. Christie only. Anuj and Christie getting all the love here. Drink alcohol. It's not healthy, but fun. I don't enjoy alcohol, brah. I don't enjoy alcohol. I gotta be honest. I don't enjoy it. Vintage Christie. I love it. I'm new. Didn't know he had perfume. It's all right, man. It's all right. It's good. I do have my perfume, but yeah, come on in. No, STFU, alcohol is a good drink. Yo, if you love it, bro, drink it. I don't care. Like, drink it. Doesn't bother me if you drink. I'll buy you a drink, you know what I mean? But I just don't like it. Say hi to Ava for me, bro. Hi, Ava. Christy, now you look like the feminine version of David Coverdale. Is that the white snake guy? Michael John says baby cat is nice. We got a lot of baby cat lovers and the baby cat haters. And then we got a Wally cat, completely different. And we got a Bobby cat. We got a bunch of cats. We have a Jared cat. We have a Lily cat. We have a Dahlia cat. We have a Christy cat, a Dushan cat, a Boz cat, Bobcat. I'm dying of laughter, my wavy hair pick. What time is it? 4:13 on a Friday. We got 26 on the house on a Friday afternoon. Good to see everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Let us know what you guys are wearing in terms of fragrance. If you're wearing any perfume, let us know what you're wearing in the chat. I'd love to know what you're wearing. Boz says I just retired. Sweet, Boz. I didn't know you worked. What'd you retire from? I love baby cat. Ace says I'm more of a tuxedo guy. Reem says I'm so happy because you don't enjoy alcohol. I mean, I don't know why that would matter to anyone else, why, like whether I drink or not, but it's a personal choice, right? One day you'll become Muslim, inshallah. Why does that matter if I drink alcohol or not, or what religion? I don't think that should matter. My biggest belief is that there are no coincidences. What does that mean, Boz? Tell me more about this. There's no coincidences. So everything is on purpose. Lily says, I don't like alcohol either. I drink more as a flavor experience. If I could drink without the effects, my dirty martini would be olive juice. Meow. Eugene, that was the funniest thing you've ever said. What did I say funny? Everything has a purpose in my life. What's your biggest purpose, Boz? What's the purpose? What's your purpose on earth? What's your mission? What's your mission? My mission is to go find a Diet Coke and some fresh air. Diet Coke and fresh air is delish. What do you guys say? I deserve some fresh air, right? After 184 minutes, I think it's time for some fresh air. Your purpose is to spread joy. Do you find yourself in your purpose? I like that. That's a good purpose, Boz, to spread joy. That's a good purpose to have. Did you do your purpose today? Did you spread joy? Coincidences are in quantum physics, soul. Happy Friday. I don't like the withdrawal from alcohol, the headaches, dry mouth, body aches. Yeah, me neither. I don't like the way I feel. Your smile is beautiful. Always smile. Thank you, sir. Why do I get the toughest questions? You spread joy today? Nice. Doesn't that feel good? Now I have White Snake and Is This Love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Playing in my mind. I would never look at my pick the same way again. Or is this love that I'm looking for? Yeah, I should not sing. But I'll play the song. I will play this song. Is this the love? But then I'll have to take the stream down. Is This the Love? Such a good ballad. So many good 80s ballads, aren't there? There is no sound. You sing like Bayaga. Who's Bayaga? I don't know who that is. No snow outside? Nah, all melted. I know who Tsurvana Yabuka is. I don't know Bayaga. I actually liked Tsurvana Yabuka. I saw Tsurvana Yabuka in Bosnia. Wait, where? It might have been Mostad. It was a small town. Small town. Tsurvana Yabuka is old. We need some karaoke action. I'll get a copyright on the stream. I'll have to take the stream down after. I mean, I can play it, I don't mind, but then I got to take the stream down. Well, see what I mean? YouTube sucks for that. This is where TikTok is like way better. You can play music. I think we're gonna have to make the switch to TikTok and play some music. Oh, it's 4:20, guys. This is a calling. 4:20 for fresh air. Perfect time. Everybody happy 4:20. Who else? How about Severina? You like Severina? Dushan? How about Yole? You guys want to listen to some Yole? No, no, Severina. It's 5:20. It's 4:20 here. I can't stand Severina. I don't blame you. Dražan, I know Zečić. I don't know Zerić. How about Parni Valjak? Play whatever, just don't go to TikTok. I think I'm gonna have to play them on TikTok. If you want music, we gotta go to. We can't do it here. Light the Zaw. I will, but I gotta go outside. Let me go outside. I'll be back in a minute. Dahlia, put this in the new woke food pyramid, okay? At least one serving of DC. You know who I like? Dushan is Dino Medellin. Reem says, I hate TikTok. Please don't make me create a TikTok account. Send a day reflection, man. Man, we got a lot of Croatians in here. Or like Balkans or Yugis, whatever you want to call them. Lurking. That was Galen, that wasn't me. I advise you to open a branch in Saudi Arabia because Saudis love perfumes. Well, I ship to Saudi. I don't know if I'll open a boutique there. I mean, hey, it's not a bad idea though. Not a bad idea at all. A Reflection Man's a classy floral scent. Derby is a classy leather. Coke for woke. Is there a can for me? This is the last one we can share. I'll share with you. I don't have a straw though. You might have to drink out of the same can. Is that okay, Lils? I don't think you would mind. Artificial sweeteners, yum. Right? It's better. I'm gonna just put it away. All right. No more Coke. You're right. You're right. Absolutely. You look a bit like Errol Flynn. Is that a porn star, Errol Flynn? Remind me. Dushan says, I love the idea of Yugoslavia, but not the stupid people in it. Which one? Like, what do you mean, stupid people? Balkans love you. Balkan loves you. I love the Balkans, man. New food pyramid, bacon and Diet Coke. I've shared my thoughts about Reflection Man. I haven't worn Reflection forever. I remember Orange Blossom and Jasmine. Yeah, White Floral, Hedione. And then Rudy sent me some Reflection. God, I gotta find the sample Rudy sent me. More Balkans. See, lots of Balkans here. I bet you have pictures of the Balkans here, right here somewhere. Like my last trip there. Hang on, let me see. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. I found the pic. You guys want to see a picture of my mom? I don't think she would like me showing this, but maybe I won't. That's an old picture. Let me see if I can find something else. Yeah, there's a lot of good pictures there. Boss says 2026 can't come soon enough. Oh, I love that positivity. What happened in 2025, Boz? I am the only Arab girl here. You probably aren't. I imagine there's more. I imagine there's more. How was everyone's 2025? Everyone in a rush to get out of 2020? I thought 2025 was fine. It's okay. I mean, it was good. I'm not in a rush to like run away from it or anything. Nothing good. Not one good thing happened in 2020. Bro, that's a long year for not one good thing to happen. Bye. I want to sleep. Okay, good night. Good luck on your exam. Good luck on your exam. Terrible, mostly for me. Sorry to hear that, Boz. I'm really sorry to hear that, and I hope 2026 is better for you. What would you like to see be better? Would you like to be richer? Would you like a relationship? Would you like a better job? Like, what would make you happier? What would kind of fill you with joy? You're the joy guy, right? So we got to fill you with some joy. What would bring you some joy? I'm not in the rush for the new year. I'm not in a rush either. Like, when it happens, and I'll be perfectly fine. But I mean, I thought 2025 was great. It was perfectly fine. I don't know. I always hear all people say, "Oh yeah, new year, new me." I'm gonna. No, unless you make the changes, nothing's gonna change. Like you gotta do the work. You gotta make the changes yourself, or else everything else stays the same, man. Every year you're breathing is a good one. Yeah, as long as you're on this side of the turf, right? Once you're under the turf, then it's too late to do anything. It's too late to even have a bad year. So I agree. Every year you're here, every year you're breathing, you got a heartbeat, you have a pulse, you have a signal, you're good. Don't need money, maybe a relationship. Well, there you go. Relationship would make everything better. Does everyone get trashed? It's been so long since I gotten trashed for New Year's. But that would be, get a hotel room and get trashed. Go with your bros and throw TVs out the windows or whatever the hell you guys do. First, you go to the dance, you have a dinner, then you go back to your room and it's party time. Game on. But that's been a long, long time. So I stay mostly. I can't even remember. Also, I think last year I went downtown by myself. Yeah, no hotel room though. I went downtown. Trang saying, bring back the bacon. Make this a perfume bacon channel. I think, yeah, bacon and maple syrup would be good, eh? Maybe even fry it up. Fry up some bacon and finish it off with maple syrup. Who said that was a bad mix? I actually think that sounds quite good. What's happening, bro? What's happening? Where's my water? Yeah, I think 2025 was good. I mean, it's just a number, bro. It's just a number, really. How does it I don't know. It's just a number, really. You still got to go through the motions. You got to go through the actions. You got to do the work. Unless you're doing that shit, nothing changes. You like sweet and salty flavors together? Not really. Sweet and salty. I mean, I can. My favorite kind of sweet would be ice cream. Salty? Chips. I like to go to Cordoba in Spain. Yeah, go travel, man. You might find love in Spain. Can you imagine? You find a Spanish bomb. I can picture Boz with a Spaniard, a nice Spanish Chiquita, and bring her back home. "2026 is gonna be better." In what way? Gonna be better than what? Better how? You gotta say it. You gotta say it. You gotta know what you're talking about for it to be better. Otherwise, it's just the same. My name is Dupa. Dupa means ass in Croatian. I hope 2026 Moose stops watching Cuddles. Cuddles still streaming? I didn't know that. I didn't know Cuddles is still streaming. Cuddles. Mr. Miami Cuddles. Moose says we are only getting better, Eugene. Aren't we? What's the secret, Moose? Do we want to give him the secret? Let's give him a little bit. Yeah, he is. I haven't seen a Cuddles stream in forever. Forever. What's dupa mean? Dupa, yeah, it's like slang for kind of like a good butt. Like, what do the girls call it today? Maybe like a dumper, you know? Now it's called, what's the word for like a fat ass? Dupa would be like a fat ass, but a good one. Dupe. Ima dobre dupe. The secret will cost you. How much, Moose? It'll be worth the price though, right? Let's convince them it'll be worth the price, and then we'll split it 50-50. Isn't that a bunda? A bunda would be like a coat. Bunda would be a winter coat. Bunda. Dump truck cake. No, secret really is about mindset. My name is Ellie. Hi, Ellie. What about the mindset? What do we do with the mind? Ooh, the mind is a mind fuckery, eh? Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. The mind is incredible, bro. I'm kind of obsessed with the mind and what it can do and what it can't do. But it can mostly do. It more does than doesn't. You just gotta believe it. It's definitely like mental gymnastics. Set your mind on things above. I think it helps writing. Writing definitely helps getting your mind going in the way that it should. Like if you want to create, if you want to change your beliefs, definitely writing helps. Especially before bedtime or early morning after you wake. As above, so below. What does that mean, Pause? As above, so below. Does that mean everything's the same? What does that mean? When they said that, as above, so below, they were actually, I think that they were talking about a firmament. As above, so below. Watching from Pakistan. What's happening in Pakistan? What's happening? Not in the know. This thing smells like a diaper. I smelled that before. I have no idea what's on here, but it smells like a wet diaper. I think this is one of those Pradas, the very light Pradas I was talking about earlier. The invisible Pradas. And this might be the vanilla one. Why does this smell like a diaper? It smells like a fucking plastic diaper. Not even a cotton diaper, like a plastic one. I don't know. Eucalyptus is good. I like the Labo eucalyptus. It's a nice spice and wood. It's a spicy, woody. Like those are the main elements. Lots of deep spices and deep woods. And green. So it's like a spicy forest. There's so much lumber in this perfume. Like wood, lumber, cedar wood, pine trees. It's all lumber and trees. It's like being deep in a dark ranger green forest. And the eucalyptus is menthol. I like it. I feel like it's a good perfume, but I feel like I have things like this already. Like spice and wood is so common. Petitgrain gives me diaper, like clean baby bottom. I like Petitgrain. I like neroli and orange. I love those notes. Bergamot, neroli, bergamot, Petitgrain, or an orange blossom. I'm a big fan of that combination of the orange blossom tree. And it gives you, yeah, Petitgrain gives you the cleanliness, right? Like when I say diaper, where did the diaper one go? It's not really like shitty diaper. It's just more like the diaper itself. Almost like a scented diaper. Without the shit, without the pee, without the poo. Maybe a little pee. But it smells like a Huggies diaper, like a plastic diaper. Ireland is good, cold and sunny. Well, kind of like Canada, just cold and gray. Don't you get headache smelling scents all day? It happens, yeah. I definitely get headaches, not every day, but sometimes more often than I like. And it will be if I'm wearing a strong scent like throughout the entire day. Because my nose is pretty good at like, smelling. I don't have a problem not smelling my fragrances. So it's literally, I can smell my fragrance with every breath I take most of the day. So it's just overwhelming me. And if I'm in the same thing for 10 hours, after a while, I'm like, yeah, I want to get this off, because it's draining. So I can be super sensitive to my fragrances. Yeah, my nose is sensitive in that way. It can be a hard month, just have to make the most. The worst part is the sun. Like, the sun is so energizing and rejuvenating. And without the sun, it's you have to regain that energy in other ways. Maybe through food or no food, or I don't know, grounding, whatever, however you can do it. But the sun is great for energies. The ionones give me clean diaper, like violet and iris ionones. This is the Prada Vanilla. From the Prada line, vanilla, like the Iris Cedra. This is the vanilla one. And to me, it smells like a fucking diaper. Akigala, what is Eugene's kryptonite? Yeah, I'd flush it down the toilet. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be smelling Puff Daddy or Biggie. Dubliners are good. They're a great pub you can go to and hear people playing and singing. What's happening, Baboosh? Good to see Baboosh. Ever hear of this band's Sun? Nick says very close to selling all my Les exclusives, but my heart says no. So is it your heart versus your mind? The mind says yes, the heart says no. Which version of you is saying yes? Is it the nose, the body, the spirit, your emotion? Christy O says no, Nick, no. I say no too, bud, but I mean, it's your stuff. You got to live with it. You got to deal with it. You got to wear it. You got to pay for it. You also collect the commission on it. So it's on you, man. But for me, it'd be the last things I sell, my Chanel's and Guerlain. How's the weather on your side? Cold and gray. It's not the best, but there's no snow. It's just crisp and cold. But good otherwise. Like they say, just happy to be here. You know what I mean? That's shit I have no control over. Heart says no, mind says yes. Oof. A battle of the two organs. Which one do you believe more? And when you answer this, I want you to pay attention to who the believer is in answering this question. Who do you believe more, your heart or your mind? And who are you different from your heart and your mind? Are you separate from your mind? Moose says tobacco oud is forgettable. Changed my mind. Moose, were you here for the poll? Bro, we spent 2 hours talking about tobacco oud, and it beat, look, it's right here. Why are you bringing this up now? You must have not been here. We spent literally hours talking about tobacco oud versus Royal Tobacco. And it won in a poll by a 10%, it won 60 to 40% basically with 50 votes. So my personal preference, slightly, I'm gonna go with Royal Tobacco, but I'm also gonna say this is like really, really good stuff. From a guy that does not even care about oud, but this has got oud in it as well. But I would call it forgettable. I would say more like unforgettable. Maybe if you wear it every day, you might get bored of it, but I think it's a great fragrance. Alabama, what's happening in Alabama? Nick Walker smells better than Johnny Walker, but does he taste as good? What's the last fragrance you would sell? Vintage Mitsuko? Yeah, one of my beloved Guerlains. One that I've had for a long time and wear a lot. Probably L'Eau de Bleu I wouldn't want to sell. No, I would never sell any of these things. I'd rather hold on to them and die than get the $100. You know what I mean? Like, why am I selling these? No, there's no reason to sell them. I don't have a reason to, but yeah, I wouldn't. Look up porcupine tree too. I'm hoping to get Ann Arbor, Michigan next year to watch the Wolverines. Oh, cool. I bet you my kids would love that, a college football game. I remember driving home from Florida one year and was it the Gators? Driving by where the Gators play, holy smokes. You can see the traffic, the tailgating. I don't know how many people the stadium holds, but it looked like an incredible event. I was like, this is something we should go to. Yo, and yeah, it was the Gators. And then when we went through Atlanta, no, Georgia, I think they had another college team. We passed by two stadiums, two college stadiums. It just looks sick. I may have fallen asleep. You have a very soothing voice, buddy. Sorry to have putting you asleep, bud. As Rich Mitch would say, outrageous Royal Tobacco for the win. I'm not sure Rich would take Royal Tobacco between these two. I have a feeling he would go with Oud Nude. Tobacco Oud, duh. He would definitely not go with Oud Nude. How long have you been streaming now? 220 minutes and 6 seconds. College football games are amazing. Go. I think I want to. I was thinking like to take him to another NFL game. Last year we went to go see the Bills. I'm like, Pittsburgh would be awesome to go see. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers, I think that would be sick. They're really hyped for New England again. New England's doing really good with Drake May. That would be awesome to go see the Patriots. There's a couple of teams I wouldn't mind going to see. Like some cool stadiums in the U.S. College football in the South is totally worth going. Texas and Michigan are the two teams I'd like to watch. Ann Arbor and Austin, respectively. And the Vols, too. Tennessee. I saw the Eagles last year in December. Loved it so much. Right? And they went on to win the Super Bowl, which made it even better. It must have been incredible. Just wear proper shoes to the stadium this year. You almost froze. I can't remember the shoes I wore last year. My feet were absolutely frozen. We're lucky we got heat packs. I think we brought them from home, and we all ended up putting the heat packs in our shoes, which saved us. Otherwise, like, my feet were frozen. Who here missed the bacon segment? I would rewind before it gets taken down. Yeah, I did get a little bit of blood. I cut my finger and I got some blood on the bacon. Plans for Christmas? Yeah, family stuff, you know. I feel like Christmas here has already started. My mom's been baking for a week now, maybe 2 weeks. I've been eating Christmas cookies that night when I get home from work. My mom started hiding the Christmas cookies. My mom is hiding the Christmas cookies. Guys, hang on. I'll be right back. Yeah, my brother's coming home. He should be coming home this weekend for Christmas. We're just gonna have family stuff, family dinner. Kids will be here, my sister and her family, and we'll exchange gifts here. The Christmas. We're gonna have the usual Christmas, but Christmas lasts like 3 days here. How about you guys? What are you guys all doing for Christmas? And have you guys already started eating like it's Christmas? I haven't really. Just just like cookies in the evening, but have some cookie research. Oh, they're really good. If I showed you the cookies, Christio, you would want some. I promise you would want some cookies. You would definitely want some cookies. You must. I don't know all of them. I found one of her spots. Are you picking up any fragrances this month? Dude, I was in the store today looking for something. I'm gonna try and grab something. Yeah, I'd love to, but I gotta find something I love. Converse. I probably. Oh, was it my purple cons? I'm surprised I didn't wear boots. I swear to God, I had like nice boots, like padded boots that are cozy as fuck and warm as hell. I can't believe I didn't wear them. But when I left home, it wasn't really cold. But once we got to Buffalo, it was freezing. Been wearing Coromandel all week. Yeah, I wish I didn't have Coromandel. Then I can just go get that for myself, you know? But I feel like I have all the good stuff I've ever wanted. How about you? What are you guys getting yourselves? Are you guys getting yourselves anything for Christmas? Kind of corny though, isn't it? To get yourself a Christmas gift. Is it? Is that what Christmas is about? I don't know. Sometimes I feel corny getting myself a gift, you know? Even though I've probably done it at some time, but it's not corny. Christy says my military son is coming home for Christmas. That's a gift. That sounds like a gift. I mean, considering how much excitement it's bringing you. It is. Family's the best when you can get together with family. It's amazing. That to me is the gift, like just being with the family, with the kids, with my parents, with my brother and sister, you know what I mean? It's not corny. No one can get me exactly what I want better than myself. But don't you just get yourself whatever you want anyway? Like, then what do you do at Christmas? I don't know, I guess. I could shower in Coromandel. Please do. A says, I'm the scapegoat in a dysfunctional family, so I self-gifting is a regular thing for me. What do you mean Are you like the black sheep? Tell us about this scapegoating. I know what dysfunctional families are like. So you take all the blame or what? Christy says, I'm cheap, so I don't buy myself anything. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Baboosh says, I'd love a genie for Christmas. Make a wish, Baboosh. Make a wish. And how many wishes would you want from your genie? How many wishes would you expect from your genie? Guys, I'm going to have to sign off. I'm going to get going. But it was great seeing y'all. And maybe we'll be back later, but soon anyway, if not later, soon enough. But it was great seeing you. I feel like we've been on for 3 hours or so. It's 5 o'clock. When did we get here? We got here before 2. So it's probably over 3 hours, but it's great seeing you. Have a great weekend. Have a great evening. Enjoy your perfumes. Enjoy your moments. And we'll talk to you all very soon. Ta-ta. Love you all. Bye for now.